echo. The echo is only on the DM.
Oh, right, yeah, you have some weird, maybe some sound effect on a soundboard. Sounds like a weird, like, sound effect on you.
How does it sound now? Maybe it's better now.
You're still
Yes,
a lot quieter than the rest of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just quiet and bad quality.
Quiet and bad quality.
Yeah, it's like you have some effects.
That's such a diss.
That is.
Yeah, but like it's basically as if there's some sort of software thing where it tries to like adjust for some weird peaking or something. It's weird.
Let's see. That doesn't. Oh yeah, I forgot. I can't. Something bugged with my system, so I can't have monitor anymore. Something bugged. I might have. No, that should be on the right setting. It's fine on Discord, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, Discord is fine.
You're much louder on Discord than on stream.
Yeah, that's strange because it says I'm peaking on stream.
Yeah, I think that's
like it's just between yellow and red when I talk.
Yeah, I think basically I think there's some software boosting happening that is causing the frizzled sort of sound. I don't know how else to explain it, but like it's like a electric fuzzing on your sound.
Okay.
That's typical when there's some sort of software that's trying to like either modulate or boost
I'll try
the
and
sound.
restart the sound.
Actually.
All right. Let's see. Make sure it's on the right setting now. Yes, that should be the right one. How does it sound now? The only thing I did was restart the sound card.
Still sounds like you're on a like metallic and lo-fi.
Yeah, slightly muffled.
That's annoying. I mean, I could maybe lower the mic volume on the sound card, and then, but it's like on max on OBS, so I can't really do much there.
I think the max bit on like it might be that you're over like compensating someplace that's causing the sound to sound bad. I guess.
I have no idea what that would be. I have lowered the microphone volume a bit on the sound card, so that's not peaking.
It's better now at least, so you've done something that helps.
Yeah, it might be. It might just have been that then, that the sound card was peaking. So let's go for that and hope it sounds good. Good enough at least.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's good enough.
Okay, good. Then welcome back. Sorry for that little technical delay. I believe I still have Thunder Toad. I believe I still have text stream tag on my stream. I always do because that's how it is. Babhawk, do you want to toot?
Yep.
Do you want to do the recap?
You recap, yes. So last time we had just had our downtime between after coming back from Germany. So we did our own thing for about a month. Sarah mostly modified her gun and tried to like reconnect with like different contacts and stuff. Rai was trying to meditate and do something and was clearly frustrated and did not really hang out a lot with us. Kaito got his suit finally, as well as traveling to Japan back at home, visiting family and his shrine, and also trying to figure out more stuff about his own overarching mission with, the giant freaking snake that, disappeared a couple years ago. Drake was studying Diver Special Forces training, apparently, and got some improved weaponry, and also spent a lot of time in the song, in his in the mental headspace, and such. Kane also officially transferred to Direwolf, and such, and did the official bureaucracy stuff that is about that, and started doing his own research into his father, because clearly there's stuff there that he does not know. So after that, we were called in to a meeting for our next mission with Moen, which was about tracking down Gwen Thorne, because she was a previous agent that had gone rogue. Before we could do that, however, the alarm went off in the entire building and all of Europe because of an alien invasion. Yay! So immediately everyone is on red alert and we're trying to figure out what's going on. Drake sees Tassin again because he's getting the psychic ping. So we're figuring out pretty fast that it's probably the tentacle heads that we're not allowed to call with a very specific name, but I forget what we call them instead.
Thule.
Yes. And there are people there, yes. There it is.
Just think Thule, and that's easier to remember, I find. So me, yeah.
Yes. So we get sent to one of the closest spots to try and check it out. Along the way, we also figure out that, or we find out that Black Fox has also been commissioned because this is such a big thing. Kane gets some Archangel info about stuff. Sarah also figures out stuff. A lot of just like everyone trying to gather information as fast as possible. There's a lot of crash sites, like over 40 different crash sites in across, I think, all of Europe specifically. And then we end up on the crash site where there are other people, including one of our other agents, Krilthar, who I think is Drake's roommate or something. And they hang out a little bit, so he's there because he was close by. And then we end up in a fight because the people that crashed from the ship, they survived, and they are Thule and a lot of other people that are enslaved, as well as weird helmet things that has taken over the local farmers. Which looks really weird. I don't think they were dead, the local farmers. But at the very least, they are currently mind-controlled by a organic thingy on their heads. The fight was super tough. everyone, or like most of us that got hit at least, I think, which is probably most of us except Sarah, did not do well. we are struggling, but we did figure out that we could take out a weird black Ruth Chalik. That we managed to take out, that actually stopped some of the enemies from being controlled. And we were still in the fight by the end of this, though at the end, also something else came out. A weird giant fish tentacle thing.
Which,
and
fun
then
fact, the same creature is in Pathfinder lore the reason for magic in Galarian, or
Really?
that kind of yes.
Oh, really?
They're basically proto gods. No, the Alguthuls.
Uncle Phil. Yeah.
I go full. Yeah, we didn't have a name of that in the chat,
Yeah.
but yeah.
So the Algoltho, for reference, the Algoltho is like one of Pathfinder's leading like psionic species. It's their primary version of like a species that mentally dominates others. It's their primary version of that. It is, for us, it is just a single one of the faction. But in Pathfinder, they have a lot bigger role. Like in Galarian, they have a lot bigger role. For us, they are part of the Thule. And therefore, like on the Thresh species, which is what Trike is, his race, basically everything that's Algoltho is Thule for us, because he gets a lot of specific benefits against Algoltho. But for us, that's the Thule.
Yes. And then we get a little bit of explanation of Trakes gets like more connected to his song. So he's been taught by Tassin to share his mind with others, so he gets different, I guess, kind of stances, sort of. Like Meister, Soloist, and Duet, I think there were. That do different things. And then I think we have a picture here of a jellyfish thing. What was that? I don't see the notes on what that was. The jellyfish thing. Was that a
soloist?
That was a soloist.
Yeah.
Right. That's the one that takes over and fights when he is in the soloist stance. That's what it was. So that was not an enemy.
I'll find what he's called.
But yeah. Hukash? No, that was the one. Huakisi was someone else. That was the last one. That was the one we actually met in the dark side of the moon, I think. Yes. Who is another one that's part of the song here and is helping. And that's the maestro, I think. And she is basically a Thresh that does not have a body anymore. So, but she helps. Helps out. And that's about like where we are. Like we called for backup as well, so we are expecting backup to show up soon. Because Moen was actually close by, but stuff happened. So yeah.
Awesome.
We're still in the middle of the fight. Yeah.
Yeah, so you are in the middle of the fight, which means I will drag us over to this scene straight away. Which, yeah, looks a lot better on the stream, luckily. I am having some issues on my end.
Sorry, so you asked for help, but I have no idea where to even, because I haven't messed around with Forge.
I tagged the wrong person starting with M.
Right. That makes more sense.
That makes more sense, yeah.
I would love to help. I have no idea how. So.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I will try and fix it. Also, I tried changing performance setting, by the way, so it's not that. It's probably something in the browser, because it happened on your campaign as well, Alistair.
Yes.
with
Probably something with graphic acceleration, graphical acceleration.
maybe, yeah.
Yeah. So probably maybe a cache reload would do. Maybe turning on and off graphical acceleration in the browser.
Acceleration is on. I can try and turn it off. Restart. Yeah. So yeah. While I'm just doing a quick restart of my browser a couple of times, back and forth. You are in. I'm not sure whose turn it is. I believe we were at the start of the initiative, but
I think we started. We
because
finished the initiative.
I've just had my turn.
Yeah. So the last thing that
I
happened.
did a big damage.
Yeah.
I think I killed the.
Ruchalik.
Yeah, I killed the.
Yeah.
Squid thing. Yeah.
So then, yeah, and when the Ruchalik died, the tanks, the big heavy ones, that's much better. Yeah. Thanks. Works.
Yes, the 2 tanks I stopped moving.
So if anyone else ever has that problem with Foundry, basically my lighting was completely bugged, and when I selected a token, it was all black. If anyone has that issue, go into your browser settings, search for acceleration, turn graphic acceleration off, restart, turn it on again, restart. The good old turn it on, off and on again. Literally.
Who would have thought?
Yeah, who would have thought? So yeah, good suggestion there. Right. So I believe combat is already going. Yeah. Uncle Master just spawned. That was basically his turn. He came out screaming, yelling, in anger. Let me see. I don't think he has any. He does have an aura. Let's see how big it is. No, he doesn't, because that is only while underwater. Good for you guys.
That is good.
Yeah, so that means it is actually Krilthar's turn, who has just got a guy died behind him. I think he's going to hold his action because he knows there is an infantry behind the rock. And Krilthar is kind of like hunkering down. I think he's going to hold his action until he's like a hold a shoot until he sees that guy.
That's D&D, isn't it? Delay's turn.
You can.
Yeah, you can still hold.
You can spend 2 actions to delay
okay.
an action in Pathfinder, and that's what he's doing. He's spending 2 actions to delay his shot for when the guy comes out. Which means it's Kaito.
Okay. The Courageous Anthem finally expired. So I would probably like to recast that. I'm also just checking. Everyone is freaking badly injured. Oh my gosh. And Kaito sees that big freaking thing.
Almost like we're in deep shit, guy.
Yes.
I think Sarah needs to take some damage now. She hasn't been picking up her tanking part.
Send it
if I'm hiding in cover in shadow.
It's your tanking shift now.
I only have one.
Cover us, please.
Yes, let a little fairy lady go and tank some shit for you. Let a little
massive
fey magus.
You have a massive cloud of darkness around you.
Well, that's going to make it difficult for them to to target me or to actually shoot me.
Is that
target any of us, right?
No, sadly, just me.
You know what? I'm going to do lingering composition and another one, and I need to roll to see if it's effective. What was it? I needed to do a performance check. That's what it was. I think that's a success. Is that a critical success or normal success? What was my DC for that?
Man.
How do we?
I put that macro in.
I know. I have the courageous aura. I have the other one as an aura thing as a macro.
Yeah, but the lingering composition one.
Yeah, I know. But where do I see the DC?
I just have to look in. You have to look in Nethys. I normally do that. Class-based DC or like level-based DC.
There is a there it is. There's a macro called level-based DCs.
Oh, really?
18 is normal. Wait, I probably should select you. There you go. Because that actually affects the macro. Normal. 18.
Okay, so it's not a critical success. So it is a 3-round one, and I'm gonna put my aura. Is that not working? It is being stupid. It's fine. I will just do. I don't have. Yes, I fucking do. Okay, now it says it didn't have any more focus pulls, but I know I had one left. So I'm gonna
Because you
use.
cast Lingering Composition.
Yeah, lingering composition doesn't take a focus point.
No, it's a cantrip.
Yeah, it does.
Does it?
Is it a cantrip?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's can't.
Normal, yeah, lingering composition does, but normally your normal one that just lasts one turn doesn't. That's the cantrip. Lingering composition is a spell.
Right, yeah. The courageous one doesn't.
No, that doesn't.
Yep, that was just being stupid. There we go. There it is. Okay, it hits everyone. Boom.
Wow.
How do I change the spell effect again? I need to go in on it. Because it's supposed to last 3 rounds. I did this last time. Oh my gosh.
On your character sheet, you go to effects, which is the last, second last tab on your character sheet.
Yes.
And then you click the little pencil box icon to edit.
Okay, there you go. Okay, the R is not 31. 3.
The aura is also very visual.
Yes.
And not centered on you.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be centered on me.
Yeah, it does. It is literally
it?
centered on you. Yes.
It's a 60-foot emanation.
Emanation.
that's
Okay, sorry.
always
How
on
do
you.
I get? I need to get rid of this again.
I think you just drag the courageous anthem thing on you.
No, it's 2 different.
Yeah, but there's a. Remember, you set up an aura, right? Didn't you? Like an aura macro on your macro bar where you can just click it.
Yeah, I
and
tried it last time, but it didn't work.
Move that one.
There you go. That worked.
Did everyone else get it too?
Yes.
No, the buff is away from the rest of us. Only Sarah has the buff now.
Well, I had an expired one.
And you guys
Yeah.
need to drag it onto yourselves again.
No,
and I don't.
You have to do the actual aura, not the effect. There's you just control spacebar.
I dragged it on me. I have the macro on my macro thingy at the bottom, but it didn't freaking work.
Yeah, because you don't
Looks
drag
tasty,
it. You press it.
What?
You on your macro bar, you press it.
Yes,
You don't drag it.
I tried that.
Now it's working at least.
Yeah, well, it's still glowing weirdly, so
That's
which is
but
probably annoying for everyone.
Thomas can turn that off in the sequencer.
But now mine is 6
Elimination.
rounds remaining for some reason. So
But yeah, when I highlight
Well, at
you,
least I have the spell effect on me. So.
last. Wait, I need to whatever. I need to just remember it last 3 rounds, and then last action is no, that was 1 action. Then I'm gonna use 2 actions to use my last soothe. On okay, which one of you guys? Both of you are near death. Who the frick do I hit?
Do Drake, because he has bonuses against this bastard. I don't
Thanks,
actually don't know which
Drake.
one is better. You
Oops, that was the wrong one. Dang it. Ignore that. Sorry, guys. Being a bit weird today. There we go. Roll healing. There we go. Drake, you get 13. Okay, I'm done. Sorry, guys.
it's fine.
Nice. Then it is the Cutilis, who is also like clenching their brain mount thing. The head crab. Let's just call it what it is. The head crab. They seem to be clenching it in pain. It seems like they are like Trike, because you're close enough. You probably expect that they were under the Rutalic, and they are now being like ownership is being transferred to the Algofu.
Oh, it's gonna take 2 to 3 business days.
Yeah. So then it is Jeremiah, who is gonna move. I believe it was there. Yeah. Jeremiah is just gonna move over there, target Rye, and cast Fireball. No. 2 action heal.
Wasn't he gonna do a 3-action heal at some point?
There's no point because he's gonna heal the enemies as well. Then.
Ah, right.
2 action,
Yes.
2 action is a single target range.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And heals more.
And heals more.
Yes.
Yeah. Versus living and roll. I don't know. Yeah, +8.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Go. That's his turn. Which means it is Trike.
Mm-hmm. So I believe last turn we said that the spectral blade was an unarmed attack, and so he dropped his gun. I think that's why he's standing next to there. Or range increment 5 feet on this the spectral blade.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So I'm thinking, he's going to. Oh, what's his move speed again? 35. Can he get to where he needs to? Can he where he needs to go? With 35 over there? Yeah. No. I can't see shit. There's a wall here that I can't kind of like keep down from here. But I'd like to path away around this guy here. Maybe zombies don't have the. Zombies probably don't
have reactive.
Yeah.
Yeah, you try.
Yeah. Okay, so I should probably be able to move directly here, but I can't because there's a wall
here.
here.
To leap over the wing. Like climb over
Yeah,
the wing.
I'm already standing on the wing, right? Partially.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'll just move you then. Let's see if I can do it without. Yeah, whatever.
I actually do think I'm going to use Key Rush just for the benefit.
Mm-hmm.
Like conceal this while you're running, though. Until the start of your next turn. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm concealed, and I'm gonna run all the way up here. I'm stuck again, Tom. Can you just move me next to the big fish?
Why did you move back?
I didn't do it when I clicked the conceal stuff. He blurred and then moves back. I don't know why. He was like, "I'm gonna run forward. I'm gonna blur. I'm gonna run back. No, I'm gonna run forward."
Just manually move him around the wall.
That's what I'm asking. So just move me next to the fish guy.
Delete that wall because you're apparently trying to climb onto an airship that has walls.
Yes.
Because I can't remember the hotkey to move you out through a wall forcefully because I have a pathfinding marker on, so I can actually just drag enemies on the other side of rocks and they will walk around it.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's really
that's cool.
It's really nice. But
Inconvenient.
It means I can't walk through walls.
Yes. Huh. Yeah. And then he's going to try to make this. This is an unarmed strike. How is that again? Can I key rush? Does that mean? Can I flurry of blows with Spectral Blade? No, I don't think that. That doesn't sound right.
Why not?
Make 2 unarmed strikes? Well, okay, I'm going to make an unarmed strike using the Spectral Blade. Is that how it works?
It's a psionic weapon. I'll allow it.
Alright, awesome. That's flurry of blows. That's 1. And then... How is it again? Yes. That's terrible. You know what? I'm going to hero point that.
Yeah, go ahead. You have a hero point.
It's terrible. Okay. Yes, and then because I have the doesn't show up right now, but it's the monk thing that now he has to make some save against this one, right?
Did you do the damage to the first one?
No, I have not. I can do that first.
Because you need to damage him, I think.
That's interesting. 2 12s, a 1 and a 2.
Damage. And then, yeah, he needs to do a Fortitude 19.
Ooh! Some of Gotlu, so I have some bonuses, but I forgot about them. Let me just check out what they are.
He doesn't care about your fort saves.
Nope, that's not it. I think I already have striking retribution on. Yeah, +2 circumstance bonus to damage. I don't think that was part of my damage roll. +1. Plus 2 more damage.
+2 more.
And if he successfully affects any of us, it's going to be a +4. Yeah. I believe that's 4. Alright, is it? No, I actually have one more move, attack, because the key rush was 1, and then the flurry of blows was 1, and that actually means I have one more.
Okay.
I'm gonna spectral strike him again. This one with map map 8, right? Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Yep. Oh, damn.
Damn.
Just a normal hit, though, even though it's 20.
Yeah, because it's not...
Because it would have been a miss without the...
Yep.
It would have been a crit miss without it.
Ooh.
No, a normal 20 would have been a miss.
Oh, right. Yeah, normal miss.
It's still pretty nice. Terrible damage. That's not actually. I take that back. That's not terrible damage. That's pretty awesome damage.
You did crit. You pressed that.
Sorry. My bad. I thought it was gonna be a crit. I don't know. I fat fingered it. Shall I reroll or will you just half that?
I can just half it.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Zara! Didn't know you were in the firing range.
Sarah just killed herself.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, might as well, right?
Oh my god, just take 44 damage.
Wait, why am I?
Out of nowhere.
What, did you skip me?
No? Oh, yeah. Apparently we did. I don't know why that happened. But
It happens a couple of times last time too. I don't know if it's just jump sometimes done for some reason.
yeah.
We should be just keep an eye on that so that it doesn't happen more.
Go ahead,
Okay. So I am obviously concealed to it. It just popped out after I did a snack. So I am going to take this opportunity to do what I do at all times, which is a spell strike. Let's see. Right. And we're doing it with needle darts. Right. And we're whiffing. Because range penalty? Oh, I guess, yeah. I guess that's probably true. Yes. Oh, yeah, shit. It's 70 away. Ooh. Is that take? Yeah, it's probably going to be a miss even with flat-footed. And then I'm going to Force Fang, because why not? Oh no, it's not in within first range increment. I'm just going to Force Fang. Then.
You gotta
this
move
one,
closer.
this one is released, right?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, that one is
this one is not.
on the ground, prone.
Yeah.
One is not.
And this one is not, no. Yeah, alright. I'll Force Fang that. So, do this one and just fucking see if I can knock it out. Into 2 damage, because 2 damage is not going to do much. I'm just doing it to recharge my fucking spell focus anyways. But yeah, I'll do it to this guy. Fuck it. Hey.
I will also say, since he had exactly 2 hit points, you actually managed to snipe the head crab off and not kill the host.
Nice.
You got the
Nice.
As intended.
Yeah.
All according to plan.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Then it is the infantry.
I did not hide again, by the way, just in case that matters to your calculations.
Yeah, it is the infantry. He's gonna move over there and protect his master with a. I can't remember when he reloaded last, so let's just say he uses 1 action to reload and 1 to shoot.
Oof.
That's a crit.
Sound of failure. But sound of success, goddammit.
Yeah, that was not failure.
I will say, Trike.
Yeah.
You will go unconscious, but you can change over to soloist, which means on your next turn you will regen.
Ah, okay. That's fine. Let's do that. Soloist. Yeah, because you can just swap whenever, right?
Yeah, basically, as you go unconscious, soloist will take over your body.
Nice. The region I should drag on.
It's automatic.
Awesome.
It has not automatically put him on the correct conditions.
It hasn't. No, I don't know why you have a soothe. Oh yeah, you have the soothe effect. That 9 rounds. Wow. Striking retribution. 8 rounds. Concealed. Yeah, you do not have unconscious for some reason.
When I hover over it, it says unconscious. That's probably
Yeah, but
just
that's just
reading
your
my health.
HP that's unconscious,
Yeah.
not your. You don't have the
Yeah.
We need to
unconscious
manually
status.
set you
on you.
dying one, maybe.
Oh, I'm just gonna drag unconscious on.
No,
Oh
no,
wait,
I
now
set
a
you to
lot of stuff
dying.
happened.
You never
Awesome.
apply like unconscious or dying or stuff. That's automatic with your character sheet. But
Yeah.
I gave you dying one. That worked.
All of you guys are concealed to me now.
Yep.
So
Because
fucking
you are.
weird.
I guess it's
Dying.
time to watch the stream then.
That's a good point. Maybe I should do that. Or I can also just unselect my character, to be honest.
Yeah. But yeah, that was his turn. Then it is Rye.
God damn it. Avenge me!
Right. I cannot heal you, but I can
will.
try
The
to help.
stream focused in on a weird spot, so you might have to change that, DM.
Yeah, it's not me controlling it. It's currently.
Yeah, there's like the stream cannot see shit.
It's currently Emerald controlling the camera. I don't know why.
Oh, is the camera? Okay. That's because I am playing this in a like 1.5 screen aspect ratio, so I can see all the shit I want to see at the same time.
Right. I'll put it to.
So my camera focus is weirdly in the middle because I'm only looking at half the screen for this. Okay, I will move up on the ship there. And then let's blast this fucker in the face.
That's a hit. Damage.
7 now. And that was my 3 actions.
Then it is the other Inkless who is also grabbing his head because he is also transferring. Thresh Heavy, he is unconscious. I believe, yeah, that one's unconscious. Then it is this guy who is going to step out, and then Krilthar gets his shot. Target the right guy. And I will do this one. So this guy takes 15 damage. Oof! He didn't like that. In fact, he no, you know what? He is still a mindless slave. He doesn't care about healing. He's gonna shoot Krilthar. I will do the same thing though. I can't remember when each of them reloaded last, so he will reload, step out, and then shoot once. Oh, what is up with these crits on these guys? Low damage, luckily. Like, relatively speaking. Krilthar is still doing good. That was his turn though.
I mean, he's near death. I wouldn't call it doing good.
I mean, he's alive. Right. So, before we start this round, I need to roll some more initiative. As I said, your backup was 1 round away.
Yes!
They said on the radio,
Yes,
we're
roll some
roughly
more
6
initiative.
seconds away.
Hectic.
Right. Added. Can I just roll people who have not rolled yet? No. on each of them. That's fine. Right, okay, so we start with Krilthar, who now sees the guy, because he didn't have enough actions to step back, which means Krilthar is going to go for a shot. And hits for 19. That's a lot of damage. In fact, it's enough damage. It should be enough, but for some reason I don't see the death tokens effect. Weird tokens. Yeah, that guy's dead. Kaito.
Yeah. I don't see a lot of things. I know I'm hearing stuff from there. I can't see it.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't know.
That person is unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Roy doing something in that direction, I think.
So yeah, you would
the only thing...
you wouldn't know that Rai is attacking someone behind the ship part there, and you know Krilthar is attacking someone behind the rock on this side.
Yes.
And
as far as I know, Trachis is down.
Yeah. From this distance, you can still see the trike just fell over in front of this thing.
Yeah. Oh boy. And I know, but I do know that backup's imminent.
Yeah.
Then I will, let's see.
Unfortunately, the best one of the backup rolls the worst initiative.
Okay, I will move closer. And I am out of healing spells. Because I can't heighten my suit, right? Can I?
Yeah, you can.
Can I heighten? Yeah, I keep forgetting how the heightened works when in different classes. Can I heighten anything I have?
No.
Are you a spontaneous caster?
I am a bard.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have Soothe as your signature spell?
I haven't.
Blue. Have you got any signature spells?
I think I have any signature spells.
Oh, you haven't chosen any then, at least.
I don't know how to choose them.
You just press the star button.
But do bards get signature spells at level 3 or level 4?
They get it when they get level 2, I think. They're level 2 spells. I think everyone does.
Let me check. Because I have a level 2 spell slot left. So if I can heighten, I can actually still soothe someone. My spells... Did I put anything? Soothe is my muse spell. According to my path builder.
But that doesn't say
that's not signature.
On your feats, on class feats, does it say signature spell on level 3?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it does. Okay. Then in your spell list, on one spell for each spell rank, you should be able to put a star on it.
Oh, that's what the star is.
And that's your signature spells.
DM, can I do this retroactively now? Is that too meta?
I'd expect you to have it on Soothe anyway. Like, that seems like the most likely for you, so I'll allow it.
Okay. That I see...
It's automatically added to your second rank.
Okay. You guys are still too far away for me to use it on you guys.
I'm sorry.
So, and if I move closer, I will not have enough actions to cast it. So, I will trust in the backup because I cannot do anything else and cast Daze on the big thingy.
Also, your Courageous Anthem aura disappeared.
Yeah, I know. Just recast it. I know it's because of all the other weird stuff. Graciasm. I fixed it on myself. But I can't use my micro for doing it. There, just drag it on yourself again. Because not gonna fix that now. But everyone should now again be in the range. So that also includes Drake. You should be within range again for it.
So
then I cast.
Reapply it then.
Yeah, it should be this round and then next round.
Well, actually, I don't know if I can have it because I'm unconscious.
Should still be there. Because it's an AoE.
That's true. I am courageous unconscious.
Yes. It needs to do a basic will save. It probably is gonna save because this is a psychic thingy. But you know what? Let's try.
I should just click your button. Actually, that's
Yeah, it saved. It was a DC 19, so it's a normal save, and I don't think it does anything if.
No, it's a basic,
Yeah.
so it takes half damage on succeeds.
No. Okay, then we. Yay! 3 damage.
I mean, it's better than
So
0.
good.
Better than 0.
Yeah. It is now injured, which is nice. And that's it. I can't move.
Yep. Then it is. Now I just need to check. Can I add effect? Yeah. To this guy? Yeah. And does that? Yeah, it does. Nice.
Wait.
So I will reveal him in a second. I just need to actually I can reveal him on the map now and then move him as someone comes running full speed. Shouting, yelling like, "Do not fear! I have arrived!"
Oh, fuck.
Diego.
Diego comes sprinting, and Fabhook, this or for the rest of you, this reminds you a bit of like when you saw Kaito's power walk, because this guy is running fast. To put it into context, he just ran 80 feet and he has an action spare.
Jesus.
And he is not fully
Also
aware.
near death.
I don't know why he's near death. He wasn't at full. He was at his default new character health. There you go. Now he's not near death. He is going to take a grasp of the situation, and I think he is going to. He's gonna move up there so he can help Trike on his next turn, and he is going to say, "You are one ugly mother," as he draws his. So you see him running up super fast with a rapier in his hand, and you can also tell, like strapped to his back, he has like a med kit kind of thing as well. But yeah, that was 120 foot. That's his turn. And then there is
Oh my god.
I'll also reveal them on the turn order. Then there is not as fast, but Moriko comes, and she is surprisingly slow. But she comes. She's close enough to.
You need to remove the Diego thing on the stream.
Sorry, thank you. I will show her it says. So Moriko comes and yells at you, Kaito, or not yells, but like, distance. She talks loud, Kaito, in Japanese, asking for a situational report, basically. Like, what's the sitch?
I will give a very quick.
Yeah,
I will give. I will shout back really quick, like a 2-sentence recap.
Yeah.
Of aliens attacking mind-controlled farmers and giant psychic space. And
Do we need more
we're not doing
psychic
great.
space fish and point?
Yes. Kill it now.
Yes,
words,
basically.
kill flying fish.
I mean, there is a giant rock in between her and it, so I don't know if that's bigger than a rock, but.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You can
And also say like enemy behind that thing.
I think Jeremiah is gonna. Can't remember if your shadow gives any vision stuff, but Jeremiah is gonna step forward and do a divine lance. I believe that will damage. Spirit damage still damages normal things, right?
Yeah.
Spirit damages normal things. Yes.
Thank you. Just like with the changing of good to evil and stuff, you get a bit confused. Divine lance. Sadly, a miss. Cool. That is 2 actions as well. So that was sadly his turn. Zara.
Yeah. Do I still want to try and go for the squid thing? It seems a bit difficult to hit, but I guess I don't have many other good options. So yeah, fuck it.
I mean, we need to kill it.
Now I'm no longer not seen by it though, so it's not gonna be easy. Come on. Need one good shot.
You need to move closer so you're not in.
That's a one good shot.
That is a one good shot.
Oh, that's a low roll. And then double that, and then also because it is yeah, and then because it's needle darts, you also need to take the bleed damage.
Ooh.
So you can put the bleed damage on. It's in the critical success part. You just drag, I think. Yeah, there you go. Or yeah, that.
That doesn't add it to him though. No, I'll drag.
You need to press damage, and then it'll add it.
I just drag.
There you go. Yes, so yeah, just one shot in. Pew! Oh shit, that worked! He says almost surprised.
You like hit him straight in the eye, and he like explodes his purple blood and starts bleeding, and he just turns and looks at you with the other 2 eyes.
I go like, take that, you squid motherfucker!
Gross.
Good measure! And I'm gonna shoot with map.
Kill the bastard.
Oh, actually, no! For the first time in this fucking campaign, I have to reload! I am out of ammo in the clip, so... for fuck. And then use this... Oh shit, wait. No, because reloading with capacity, or with repeating takes like 3 actions, doesn't it? Yeah, so first, okay. So, yeah, I will...
Pull your Glock. Pull your pistol.
I don't have a pistol. I will use 1 action to pull out the magazine, and that's my last turn. That's my last action.
Okay. Also, I realized I skipped the Algoltu because he was hidden in the turn order. So I moved him to after Drake.
Mm.
So, which means it is Drake now. And there you go, auto heal. Click the apply healing.
Yeah. He healed.
Yeah.
Wait, are you going to say that the Golta was supposed to have its turn before Drake and now it's going to have it after?
Yeah.
Oh, I lost the benefit of being unconscious and concealed.
Right, what a great benefit that would have been.
Remove dying, add wounded to yourself.
Shouldn't I still have wounded one?
Nope. Regeneration, baby. Your wound's closed.
Oh, nice. Well, this is fucking explodable. I'm gonna swap over to Meister again.
You are pro.
Remember to stand up before you do anything.
Oh yeah, that's an action, right?
Yes.
Stand up. Get up, stand up. And then I'm gonna flurry of blows. Spectral blade. And wow.
That's wow.
I just gonna roll the damage, and then I'm gonna see if there's need for. Now he has not yet acted offensively against any of my allies, right? I haven't had the turn.
No,
That's not true. Yeah.
You are correct.
he has not had.
Yeah.
I think it's dead.
I don't know if it is.
I'm fairly certain it's dead.
So yeah, describe Lemur. Describe how Quackis in the body of Drake completely executes this.
So as Drake is lying on the ground unconscious in front of it, it dismisses Drake and turns to look at Diego Simmons. But then we zoom in on the camera on Drake's wounds as they slowly knit and his eyes spring open, and he does a roll over on his stomach and then continues the roll while summoning the blade, and he just neatly takes the head of the big fish as he gets up.
Nice. So yeah, Diego is like stood like in a fencing posture, just about ready to stab at the eye as it turns towards him, and then the head flies off, and he just like, whoa.
Zara goes like, "Shit! I did not know he could do that."
Well, we're not back in Kansas yet, I think.
I'm just gonna quickly add, because I'm gonna end the encounter, and then the XP disappears. So actually, before I do that, I need to make sure these guys are not hostile. Yeah, but I remember it actually. They are counting towards the XP right now. There you go. End encounter. You decapitate this thing, and the Inculus just falls over prone, and so did the one remaining fresh infantry. And Zara, as you stand up and look survey the area, you hear like a little tapping sound. It sounds like someone like tapping two rocks together.
Yeah.
And you look over your shoulder, and I don't know if you can actually see him because of the walls. but
Probably not.
no, I can move him down.
Oh, I saw something move there. Yeah.
This guy was sat on the top ridge, Mike,
Oh.
with a bow.
Zara just sort of looks up and goes, "Thanks for the assist, bro." Fuck. That almost turned nasty.
Do you need healing?
I personally, no. I've got the shadows. But my friends, they do.
He then leaves you. He goes down here. Of course, he's now standing on a wall, so I'm not allowed to move him. This bloody pathfinding thing.
I will also go down because I will also help. I have a medicine pack, so Sarah is worried about everyone's gut health. They don't seem to be taking their digestive tracts very seriously. They've been eating quite unhealthily. I need to give them a herbal cleanse.
Yep. I'm just seeing if I can.
Is this some Fey healing shit?
Exactly.
Here, smell this healing crystal and you'll feel all better.
Problem is, it works. It validates
Fucking
every
new age
crystal mummy.
bullshit.
That's the problem with having in this world is that crystal healing actually works. There is actually a feat called crystal healing or something like that.
It sucks though. I consider taking it for Drake, but it's just bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't even find which plugin it was called anymore. But it's not that.
Rai is going to not collapse, but just sit down, and the metal of the ship she's on sculpts, so it's like a comfortable place to half sit, half lay down, and just.
Let's see the party sheet. Stash. I'm gonna drag in some healing potions for you. I'm gonna drag in somebody's healing potions. You now have 4 lesser healing potions added to your party inventory.
Oh, okay.
Each of them give you have one with them that they give to you. Each of them meaning that Salazar is here as well. Drag there as he comes around and joins.
I will actually kind of hobble a little bit up to them. Like, I am leaning more on my cane than I normally do, so, because, took a couple of those blasts to the freaking face.
Yeah.
I feel like
well, you guys are,
but the clothing is pretty fucked up too.
While you guys are looking after yourself, Drake is actually going to go over here and start looking after the surviving fish.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh my god, I can't get through anywhere. Can you drag me down from?
I can't drag you down either.
Worst mod ever.
Hey, seemed like a good idea at the time.
The DM can't cheat, then you have a problem.
There is a hotkey for me. I just trying to find the macro.
Can't find the mod to turn it off.
No.
Can't find the hotkey to override it. Great.
You've forgotten the key to the car in the car.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh. Oh.
But I tried to talk to Salazar and Mori. I forget her name.
Moriko.
Moriko, and kind of try and get an idea of, like, their side of the story?
Like,
were they at another site, or like what happened? And kind of like we all
NPCs that are friendly to us and we know the name of. Could we have the names pop up under them when we hover?
I'm doing it.
Sorry.
Thank you.
I think
basically a proper sit rep.
I did it as a default for Diego, but I forgot to do it for the others because I had like 1 hour before session to copy everyone from Pathfinder to Foundry because, as I mentioned to Alistair at the start before the rest of you arrived, I went to bed like, everything's prepped already from last session because it's just the same fight. I don't have to do anything. And then I woke up this morning like, they're on Pathbuilder, not Foundry.
Yep.
So yeah, they were a bit hastily set up, but yeah. So they were at another crash site, which was not too far away, and because they are like both their team and your team has Moen as their handler or their leader.
Mm.
They're also Moen. Speaking of, as you are patching up, DIREWOLF Moon. As you're patching up, after a while, Moon comes with like in the van, the truck, and not too long after, some cleanup agents arrive. Now that they know the scene is safe.
Definitely need to take the farmer that survived to somewhere.
Yeah, so
He's luckily unconscious.
Yeah, so someone comes to attend to him, and you see that some of the cleanup people like spreading out around the area and starting to cast or like place runes and wards. But yeah, let's see. Effect, is it that one? No, it's an image tile. Isn't it? I can't remember what layer that flare is on. Oh yeah, it's on roof layer. There you go. That can go away now.
There's still the red lighting effect.
That's because that's on a separate layer. Shush, there. So yeah, you start patching up, and Ramon comes up and asks you for the proper situation report from both teams.
Yeah, I go completely into the mission mode kind of deal, and kind of explain how we got her and the enemies that came out and how they seem to be controlling also like normal farmers with the weird helmet thingies. And like the control thingy,
helmet,
and like,
but it's more like it was a living thing. It's more like a parasite.
Yeah. I call it like organic helmet thing.
Yeah.
Tentacle helmet thing. And the weird black blob thing that first controlled them, and then they started screaming. So.
I'm gonna give one of the lesser health potions to Jeremiah.
Oh yeah, I still have a soothe, so whoever needs that the most, I can use the soothe on.
Taking a health someone has tossed a health potion up to me.
Yes, you got one, didn't you?
Yes. I am now barely injured.
Jeremiah.
When you yell for Rai, like how she's doing, she just lifts a thumb up so you can see she's fine.
Okay, good.
So yeah, Moen is doing his check. I assume Trike, you come out from behind the ship eventually. Right?
Yeah. Well, tending to, I don't know what happened to the. Are they being just like tied up and carted away? Are they conscious at all?
So the infantry next to you is unconscious because he just came out of dominance. He's not wounded very much.
Yeah.
He was just dominated, and now he's free. So he fell unconscious. The one, the heavy that is on the front of the ship, he is very badly wounded, but also unconscious and stable. But he is a lot more hurt.
But yeah. He's just gonna walk around, and you can see he's actually doing fine because he's been healing all this while.
Hmm.
I don't know how much healing that is, but yes, he has been.
Yeah, because you can't actually see it. I think it says on the feed though.
I don't know how long time has passed, so it's like whatever.
Yeah,
I've got some HP back. Point is more for visual. He walked around.
Yeah.
He has taken some nasty hits, and he went down, and he got back up. And you guys don't think he should at least have been limping around?
He just started stitching together. You are, while you're channeling the soloist, you are very curious. Like, you're more curious than you normally are, and you're a bit like you don't like avoid people, but you try not to let people touch you. That's just a bit of the personality of the guy who's currently controlling you.
Okay.
Like, it is still
Awesome.
Trike as well. You're both kind of in there at the same time. So you are in control, but
Because I noticed none of the drop downs was called OG Gangster or something. So,
well, that's when
I don't know where Trike went.
That's when you turn it off. Yeah, that's the OG Gangster. But yeah,
OG Gangster redundant, right? That's like pin code.
Yes. That's just OGG. So yeah, Moon writes down like a quick situational report and asks you guys to perform a quick sweep of the interior, make sure there's no stragglers. And if we are safe
on it,
we Diego will go with you. So you two go in. So I don't think he has panache now.
Who did he ask to go with?
Diego and Zara.
Okay.
As Moen asked for this, the people close enough hear a sigh from Rai, and then she buckles the metal she's resting on, catapulting her off, and she lands here. She collides with the fucking walls, and then lands there.
So Zara is going to sort of, as she's finally getting to see that everyone's okay, she's going to take a bit more attention to Trike and just sort of whisper to Rai, "Hey, you saw what Trike did there, right? Did that seem normal to you?"
I don't know, man. He says some weird shit, and he's been talking about the song and that. I don't fucking know. Don't ask me.
Yeah. It's weird. Cool, but weird. Hey, Trey,
Yes.
are you okay? You took quite a bit of a beating. Do you need patching up?
Have you guys seen like the SpongeBob dance?
No.
No, he does kind of like a wiggle thing with his arms, like he's trying to shake them loose, but they're like reminiscent almost of like, I don't know, tentacles. As he kind of shakes his body a little bit, like, I actually feel fine.
Okay. So, can't help but notice that you had a very interesting fighting style. I mean, looked pretty cool. You quite handedly took down this massive fucking alien. Well done. Kind of trying to come over to you and like pat you on the knee, like, and if she's allowed to. Actually, is she allowed to?
No, he actually takes a half step back. Ooh.
Oh, okay. Right. Anyway, I'm gonna go and secure the area. So, you just keep an eye on things. Kind of looks at you, kind of spits suspiciously. And Sarah sort of quickly scampers off to join the rest.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Rai and Diego inside. You don't find
Strange.
any stragglers, but you do see like opened sleeping pods that you assume were for the thresh, and yeah, lots of alien equipment. And I know you're probably not the most small talk kind of person, but if you want to small talk with Diego, you can. Otherwise, he will.
I have said what I wanted to say to Diego already.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. How rude.
Diego is like trying to chat while he's in there because he is a very talkative type. But I assume you just like zone it out. Maybe even put your headset on, like.
I won't put my headset on because we're still in an active situation. Yeah. But I won't be responding very much to him.
He's like, oh, so you are the strong silent type. You would get along with Mariko. She's the same. So now I'm imagining two people in a room not talking to each other. It's very strange. And he just continues.
I don't even look at him. No. I don't acknowledge that he's.
Yeah.
Unless you say something relevant.
Yeah.
Not gonna look at him.
So Sarah comes in, like having quickly kind of ran back to rejoin you. So, everyone getting along?
Ah, hello, little one. This one is very talkative, is she not?
Yeah. She's like that on missions. Very focused. You know? Paying attention to stuff. Being quiet so that she can pick up on clues on if anything's trying to sneak up on us. It's very handy.
As you say that, she's trying to get into a room that's been partly blocked off because the door is mangled, and you see her just summon a bunch of metal and rip it to shreds.
Nice. Just looks at like a little bit worried at Diego, and goes and sort of like does a little like a little jaunt over to where you are and whispers, "Hey, everything all right? You good?"
I'm fine.
I like pat you on the shin on your basically on your hip, I guess, because that's the level I reach to, and do heart sight just to make sure that you're fine.
Well, she is fine, but you can feel that underneath there is something simmering, but you can't sense exactly what it is.
Okay. Right. So, Diego, why don't you help me look over here? And I sort of lead him somewhere away from Rye.
Mm. I'm just.
And yeah, start looking with detect magic.
I'm just gonna try something here. That doesn't work. Oh, that's instant though. That's good to know. Holding Alt and moving a token just moves it instantly. That's very good for DM. You don't have the sliding animation. But yeah, sorry. What did you say? You were looking for specifically?
Yeah, basically just anything magical. I'm using detect magic.
Hmm.
You can roll a perception if you'd like, hidden.
Yeah. You do not find anything magical in there though.
I'll also roll a perception just for going around and checking the stuff.
Mm-hmm. Let me just quickly check something. Yeah, okay. So yeah, you do not apart from the what you already know, like the fact that the Thresh were using like laser guns, which you can obviously shoot.
Ooh, it's true.
Apart from that, there's nothing that like stands out as like there's a lot of valuable stuff here, but that's like science department valuable, not you guys.
Yeah.
So there's nothing that like stands out as like, oh, this I want, kind of. Except as I said, maybe the guns of the Thresh.
I think Drake would probably pick up one of them and then do like some quick, like familiar moves with it, like checking the magazine, or maybe checking the charge levels or whatever on it.
There. Yeah, these three survived. What? Why did I? See, I'm sure I moved this guy. Yeah. Yeah. So you're checking the charge levels and stuff, and yeah, he is alive, so you can't auto loot him, but I can just drag it onto your character so you can have a see what it's for.
Awesome.
Inventory. Let's see, laser pistol and battery. And the heavy, I believe. Can you loot him? He's unconscious. I mean, these ones.
We cannot loot people.
Okay. These ones
We can only loot the dead.
Yeah.
Wow, that sounds grim.
Yeah. But yeah, these ones are dead, so those can be looted. Don't think your Inculus have anything. No. Here's another heavy. It's actually dead.
There's one there, and this one has stuff.
Yeah. These all should be dead, which means they can.
Oh, laser pistol.
Yeah.
Do we want the laser pistol?
That's what Trike just took one.
Well, yeah. Put everything in the fucking inventory.
Yeah, put it in the
I'm the only one who can't use them out of.
Yeah.
Tactical battery.
Mm-hmm.
That just sounds so hilarious. Tactical battery.
It is a tactical battery.
Compared to what? Not
Tactical battery.
Yes.
A strategic battery.
Hey, a tactical battery is like the battery on drills, because you shove it in the bottom like a magazine clip.
Yeah.
But-
yeah. From now on, every drill I meet, I'm going to see. Oh, hand me that tactical battery.
Yeah, like a normal.
You can tactically reload it.
Yeah,
It makes a tactical battery.
a normal battery, you have to like unscrew the thing and then take them out. But
Oh yeah. No. I know. What you mean.
Yeah.
It's just very funny.
yeah. So yeah. After you've secured the site, Moon gives the signal for the cleanup crew to come and sort things by sort and label things and put in place all the necessary wards to prevent people from seeing it. And he says basically that you all get in the truck now, and you will basically just go a bit to some of the other crash sites in case they call for backup and see if anyone is needed, any help is needed.
Mm-hmm.
And check in if anyone's not reporting. But assuming you've fully looted everyone.
I think we are.
Yeah.
Anyone I could get my hands on.
Yeah. So we go back to this scene, and I might need to turn the alarm off. No.
Reminder, all agents are obliged to report any unexpected hallucinations, hallucinations, or other abnormalities.
Yeah, though, a bit. As you, after just driving around for a bit, and you're paying attention to the radio and signals, eventually everyone reports clear, and you head back to base. Well, no. As Jeremiah says that you're told that there would be a full debrief the next day. So Jeremiah just says that he took a bit of the beating and would like to go and rest.
Yeah.
Heads off.
I mean, yeah, we kind of did two.
Yeah, you can, and you can just go and rest if you want, but I'm not gonna.
I mean,
force you to do that. If someone wants to go and I don't know, build the car in the garage or beat up someone at a bar, I don't know, that
one.
Yes. Sarah want to do that one. Sarah wants to go to a human bar and get into a brawl.
Yes. Only. But no. I definitely want to rest. Yes.
Yep.
I need it so much. I'm so beat up.
Trake Trake has turned off the feature altogether. I actually don't think there's a button option for that. Yeah, okay, of course. No. Jesus Christ, that's how you turn it. Yes, I was looking for it in the drop-down menu, but it was is enabled, yes, then what mode?
Yeah. Right. So yeah, you all go to your rooms and rest then. A bit later on in the day, I'm assuming you're all just doing your own things in your room and resting, doing your recovery processes. Later on in the day, Trike, you are called to the R&D lab.
Sure. Have I rested? I give myself a rest.
I mean, you have regen, so
Yes. But my other... Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'm just gonna give myself a rest.
yeah, you can do that. You have had a bit of a rest. You're not fully recovered yet, but like, I mean, you have regen, so yeah, but you are exhausted.
Should Rick awakens well rested? 6 hit points restored? Is that all you restore from sleeping?
Yeah.
Yes.
Holy
Welcome
smokes.
to Pathfinder.
I love it.
Restore
I wasn't expecting it.
Twice you restore
Twice
your level or something? Can't remember.
I have lost where the R&D is, to be honest.
I have
Could somebody
been
ping it?
pinging it. I don't know if I
Oh, but I haven't seen... There it is! You were pinging off screen for me, so that wasn't really doing it.
should. Yeah. So as you get there, there is the thresh that you recovered. Actually, none of the scions made it. No, I think there was only those two, and the farmer. The farmer is not here, obviously. But these thresh are starting to wake up, and Dr. Klein wanted your assistance. Krilthar is like, he was hurt a lot more, and he does not have regeneration, so so he is resting. Let's see, I believe I have this one.
So much blood everywhere.
Yeah, we can go to
And
this one.
That's because a trike has been walking around near death.
Right.
God damn, getting everything so messy.
That's right. I believe the rest of you can see through trike.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, good. Which means we can actually do this in this map. Because it looks cool. As find the good doctor. What's that?
There's a good doctor in here.
Oh yeah, that's true.
There's also a doctor in there.
Yeah, it would be fine. It would be
You
right
can't move through walls.
I can because I disabled it.
Ah, good.
I'm trying to find a good hotkey for turning it on though. But yeah, as as you come here, Klein greets you and says like that if there's anything like from the notes, she hasn't been to the sites herself, where you like the sites where you were recovered and the other thresh. But from the notes, there's a lot of disorientation when coming out of the Fool grasp. So she wanted a thresh here to greet them.
That's sensible. He looks around. Or they are over there, right? Yeah. So he's just turning to them.
Yeah. So as they
Yeah.
slowly wake up, a bit of panic. They do not recognize the environment at all. They do see there is a thresh next to them, like the heavy, for example, sees the infantry and the infantry sees the heavy. They also see you. They start speaking in like they are mentally
Rush.
exhausted, so they not quite capable of the song or telepathy, so they start using thresh vocal speech. and asks you. First of all, they ask like, "Where is this? Is this safe?" Kind of.
I tell them that they are safe. They are among friends.
Mhm.
And,
Is the word for friends in Trash just not dominators?
No, because the Thresh spoken language was from before the Algolfu. So there actually the word for the word for like the dominators, I believe, is a what's it called when you mix two words together?
Portmanteau?
Yes, thank you. I believe that's what we did. That's how it is. Slavery, I remember, is a portmanteau of not free. Because, but yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Anyway, so yeah, you greet them, and Klein says to you that I'll give you a bit of time together. Just shout if you need anything. She heads off.
I am Rultrake. You are among friends. You are on the planet Earth. Imagine
One of them seems a bit confused. I was like, wait, or do you? Because you're speaking Threshy. Do you say Earth in English, or do you like use the word for dirt by accident?
I don't. Yes. Maybe on the. He says we're on the planet named Dirt.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. They look at you like, what? Why would you call your planet dirt? I mean, we didn't call ours water.
Well, they probably did, but the right one.
That would be funny. Like, welcome to Planet Water.
The planet is called the Ocean.
Yeah. Planet Ocean. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, he shrugs and as a locals named it, and that just explains that.
But
I
forgot this. None of the scions survived. I wanted a scion, damn it. But yeah. They.
Well, you should have not made him so killable then.
They are very confused. They still seem like very on edge and panicky. Like, and you remember yourself being like that when you were pulled out of the pod. Luckily, in this situation, you are currently alone with them. Because when you were pulled out of the pods, you had Krilthar, I believe it was, talking to you, telling you like everything's okay, we are friends, while there were like human scientists walking all over the place, like dismantling all the equipment and stuff, and it was very disorienting for you. Luckily here, while the environment is foreign for them, you are currently alone with these two, so they seem to be calming down quite a bit more than when you did. So turn off the footsteps, you know.
Quite, yeah.
Not
Yeah, he's trying to be. He's talking through some grounding exercises, like breathe, touch your diaphragm, or
they also already have
thresh equivalent.
Yeah, they already have the collar because they were not stripped of their armor. So they have like their breathing collar that the Thule made for Thresh, make sure that they can breathe in air. They still have that on, by the way. Just FYI.
Do I have it on? I don't think I have it on.
I think you have one, but you are the ancestry that lets you go longer without air, so you don't need it all the time.
Yeah.
You can basically just submerge every night. But they are not that ancestry, or that's heritage, so they need be in water more often than you.
Yeah, okay, cool.
So they have a breathing apparatus.
But yeah, oh yeah, you mentioned that she also said take some deep breaths, and yeah, okay, I figured. He goes over here to the to Dr. Klein and asks if there's any available recuperation tanks.
She says that she's currently sorting stuff on the shelf, and as you asked, she comes up and does a little click 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 on the keyboard. There is only one, but we can have another one sent up from storage in 6 o'clock. About 20 minutes it will be. We can have another one ready.
Can I go fetch it myself? Is that faster?
Do you have a forklift license?
I did basic utensil training, yes?
Not a fork.
Close, but no cigar.
She smiles a bit and she says, "It won't help. I'll have it sent straight away, but it takes time for it to come up from storage. We do not have everything stored on site for security reasons. But you look like you are in good shape after your mission. You could always lend yours. They really need it.
They would need two, but I think Krultar might be.
She said they have one ready already. They have a spare.
Oh yeah.
But they need to order the second one from storage.
Oh, that is true. I think they would do well to stay together, however.
Yeah, that's a good point. Let's see. Typing. We do have... She's kind of like hesitating a bit. We can have the pool room locked off in the gym.
That will probably do.
I will.
They are of a different. Yes, they are of a different. He gestures race than me, so they will do better with water.
Interesting. Okay, I will get that secured straight away. And she starts typing, and then goes into the side room and starts talking to Martin about this. Yeah,
It's a familiar face.
As you're wandering around.
Oh, that's not. Oh, sorry.
As you're wandering around, you come into a room.
Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have walked back.
You're wandering around. It's fine.
Trike just walking around where he's not supposed to be, finding Easter eggs.
No, he's wandering around. He finds, he does find an Easter egg. He finds a large, like, medical table with like machines hooked up to what looks like a dead body.
Drake kind of realizes he should not be here, so he starts to turn, and then it's like makes half the motion and he hesitates. And then it's like he's setting his foot down and he's turning back. And I don't think he's quite sure why. Kind of the same notion that it's like, why did he go wandering off, right?
It is a bit strange because the body, it's from this distance, you can clearly tell it's a dead body. It's very pale, like covered in unhealed scars. But it's still hooked up to what looks like life support systems and like checking his pulse, which is just flat. So it's like you.
Somebody, thank God, have muted it.
yeah, the mute is off. But there's it's a very strange sight for you because it's like, why would you need these kind of equipment on a dead body? He's clearly dead, and he's clearly been dead for a while.
And he reaches out and touches the body.
Yeah.
Just like a finger prodding the side of the temple.
As you touch it, you feel a sense of relief. And as you do, the body stands up.
Okay, should not have done that.
As the persona in your mind space, known as Reverb, transfers back into his body.
Ah! Oh! Ha!
You just sort of accidentally completed that mission then, eh?
Yeah.
Accidentally completed a years-old cliffhanger.
Mm-hmm.
As he sits up and he says, "Thank you."
Drake is just confused.
He lifts up his arms and hands, and like as he like moves his fingers, they all like crack and as he like cracks all his bones and like, no, there is something we must find. Sorry, he's not a vampire.
I am a vampire.
He's Polish, damn it.
I will suck your blood.
Lean over, give me your neck. No, there's something I must find. He goes checking all the cupboards. Perhaps it's somewhere else. Drake, come with me. I am sure Lakeith has spoken to you with the mind
supposed
space. What were you going to say?
No, I clicked the door close button instead of Drake.
That door would have been automatic. This bottom one would be
Having fun and we're done?
The bottom one would be actually an automatic one, so that would have after you.
Yeah.
Were you going to say anything, Lemur, though?
No, I got a message on my phone, so I had to deconnect my my headset.
Yeah.
Because if you said something, I might have not heard it.
Okay. He said. So you've been speaking to Lakeith in the mind space. Sorry, Lakeith. I said the wrong one now.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yes. Lakeith. Yes. Oh, what do you? Are you the same? Were you in the mind space as well? I'm sorry. I also have two guys. Just he thumbs over his shoulder, sitting, waiting.
Yeah. He goes up to you and puts his hand on your shoulder and immediately like pulls you in to the mind space. And you see, he is indeed here.
Badly.
Alzan is lounging on a chair, I guess, because apparently that's what you do in secret mental HQ.
Well, if you can make it comfortable, I can't imagine why you wouldn't imagine it as.
As you come into here, Joaquin says.
The rest of you can see the mind space too, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Joaquin says to you, "We felt the ping. Thule have returned, yes?"
Yes, they are dead, but they are not dead. They're defeated. They made several incursions, but the humans seems to have fought them back. Although I suspect there might have been one or two that slipped through. Thule has always been hard to kill.
Yeah. I'm glad my blade came to your aid.
It was most useful. Thank you. It was more than your blade, if I understood it correctly. It was a beautiful song.
Now we must plan our next course of action. As I understand.
Speaking of,
Yeah,
my body is not in a place where it should be found, and this one, he points to Echo, is there as well.
You managed to recover my body. So, time for us to set up the next phase. Yeah. Bucky comes to you. You two may leave the song now. Try. Little trike. We are going to try and establish a community, a base for our kind. Fight back. And we need... It is up to you, but we would prefer if you would join us. What I am saying is, this music was a bit too...
Yeah. Distracting.
Next one, please.
Whatever. What you were saying was...
Yeah, sorry, I was just wondering why my ChatGPT isn't giving me my GPTs. Oh, Google. Right. What I'm saying is, we would like it if you leave Dial. Join our resistance.
Drake looks to Tarzan and then Joaquin, and then he says, I think as long as we remember our friends that helped us, I don't see that being a problem.
We will, of course,
I think,
be allies.
yes.
We're not abandoned, I know.
Yes.
Their priorities are protecting their will. Our priorities must be
have-
hunting the food.
There can be no one left alive of that evil way of thinking. I will do this. I will join my family in this proper choir. It's not unprecedented either. I have heard of people leaving Direwolf before. I am sure they will understand.
If not, give your superior this message. She hovers over closer to you. Say that it is an order, a directive from Skrurip.
How do you spell that?
Just write
Squidward
No, just write Squirp. Squirp. That's his nickname.
with a Q.
Yeah. You will. Wait. She kind of like lifts her hand up next to you. Oh, you have a new lead. Well, she should understand as well. I was expecting a man named Argyle. He is aware of our plight, but your new leader should suffice. She should know the directive as well. Now, as you said, you two are not situated in the best location. It's best you leave.
It is.
She gives you a bow. And you are immediately back. It's gonna take a while getting used to that.
It is disorienting. We must leave. I must
I
leave.
need one thing first. And he opens a pod thing, or like a locker. You can tell that he kind of, it's locked, but he just grabs, like pulls off a couple of wires and quickly like, what's it called? Breaks the circuit. Whatever. My brain is.
Rogues and artificers.
Yeah.
God fucking damn it.
He's an artificer. So he quickly just like dismantles the lock and hacks it basically.
Inventor,
yeah. Cross circuits the thing and frizzles it, and it opens, and he pulls out a two-handed silver sword.
Ooh.
Which looks identical to the one that you summoned, except this one is physical. And he says, this belonged to Marquise back in the day. It was passed on to me. Now, I would prefer if we get my armor, but I can build a new one.
I don't know if I can get you out, but
well, fine. I think together, if you let Skikitosh in, it might be able to make people not see me.
closes his eyes, and when he opens his up,
I mean,
his
you
eyes
could
has a
just let
different
people
color.
see you. Direwolf has seen weirder shit.
Yeah, the thing is about right now, Drake is kind of like some habits are hard to break, even though he's been working at it. He's fallen into the same old trap as just kind of doing as he's told, in a way as well.
Right. Well.
So yeah, he's turned on the soloist.
I have been in this HQ before, so I know my way around. And let us just act like we belong here. I mean, we kind of do. As you start walking around down the hallway, he says, "Fuck." Immediately after saying that, as you see another agent approaching, as
Holy shit. That's a cool photo. Oh my god. How the fuck did you get that from AI? That's a very specific ask.
I didn't.
That's not Google.
It's AI and heavy Photoshop. The hole inside of her dome was from a different picture.
Yeah, no, that had to be.
Yeah. But yeah, Iris is walking down the hallway for her regular, like, go and talk to her dead friend, which she always does.
Mm-hmm.
As she suddenly sees her dead friend walking towards her.
Gotta be a shock.
Yeah, speaking of shocks, Alistair, how does Iris react?
Holy fucking shit! No way! And kind of does like a little, like, almost like a defensive post at first. And like at Drake, whoa. What the fuck's going on here?
Drake lifts his hand and waves in front of her face. Goes, "There are no dead people here." I'm just joking.
Iris.
Andre?
Good to see you.
Andre, is that really you?
Yes, I am back.
Oh my god. It's been so long. I've been looking everywhere for you, and I mean everywhere.
Well,
Kind of just stands there dumbfounded.
I was found. You remember? It was so long ago, but you remember in Pervomaysk, in the Ukraine.
Yeah.
At the missile silo, we found a sword. And did I tell you, like, it spoke to me?
No,
It
that you did not.
resonated with my psychic abilities, and well, it was sentient. But back then, I believed the sword was sentient. But after I kind of got separated from my body in space, it pulled me in. It was a trashy leader, Iris.
Wait. The sword was?
Well, that's the mind that was channeling through the sword was a trashy leader.
So they just plucked your soul out from oblivion? Just like that?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Saved me. And this one, he puts his hand on Pike's shoulder. This one brought me back.
Wait, you're Drake, right? I think I've seen you in the cafeteria before. You're
Drake
the one who
probably
can't
knows.
really operate your utensils correctly.
I have my license.
Right. And you brought his soul back? How did you do that?
He shrugs. And he says, "I touched him. I touched his dead body with my hand."
We have.
Hang on, let me have a look.
Yeah, while you look at him, he's like,
Mm-hmm.
we have a. It's quite cool, really. It's kind of like a. Wait, did you see on? Was it on Netflix? I think that series Sense8.
Yeah?
It's kind of like that.
Are you telling me you have a Sense8 thing going?
Yeah, kind of. We share bodies and minds.
Like a hive mind?
Kind of, but we are still all
No.
individual. It's more like our bodies are just cars now, and we go into this mental space and decide who gets the car for the day. But we have...
Sounds familiar. She says, and she points to her, like, spores.
Yeah. Yeah. So, we are... I am actually glad I ran into you, Iris. We are going to leave DIREWOLF. We are forming a group to combat the Thule directly. Our priorities will only be extraterrestrial. I would like it if you join us.
Space stuff? With you, Novak? Count me in.
Good to hear.
Oh my god, I have been so bad at timekeeping. Yes, we totally need a break
Yeah,
soon.
we need a break soon.
Oh my fucking god, I'm so over. Sorry.
He touches his shoulder again, Iris, and says one last thing before the break.
Mm-hmm.
I have not confirmed this, but I have very strong suspicions. You remember... What's she called? Nsomi.
Yeah. What about her?
Remember...
No, what about them?
You remember it had this strange... None of the documents or notes were conclusive, but there was this strange entity they served.
Yeah.
Wakis, the Thule that found me, she believes that entity was the Thresh that found me.
Mm-hmm.
She believes Nozomi's entity was a Thule, or
What?
worse, some kind of deity they also worship.
No. What?
It's not confirmed, but
So,
we are tied to these Threshes more than we know.
fuck me. Okay.
I need to get out of DIREWOLF before too many questions are asked. But
Yeah.
I will meet you in Withypool. We can set up there.
Withypool? Really?
I need a place you can remember, okay?
Okay.
Don't have many other safe
Sure.
houses in England.
Well, I always wanted to go back there for a reunion.
Well, looks like we are
Okay.
getting...
Right.
And with that, we can just cut it there. And assume he manages to sneak out of the HQ.
Yeah.
And we will take a break.
Well,
How did you like that,
that's
Alistair?
nice. That was cool. Yeah, I was wondering what happened to Iris, because yeah, she was looking for Novak.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nice. I like the new image.
Mm.
I was wondering.
I'm setting a 15-minute timer for a break.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yep. Good. And we will...
Wonderful.
We,
Let's run some commercials.
yeah, we will run some commercials and we will be back in about 15 minutes. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
I wonder what Iris would be like to play in Pathfinder. I think you could represent her that well in Pathfinder.
교도소 아나니 또 교조조 들라 너네 타락팀에 뽀뽀뽀 에레미 조삼에 니키 교조 소삼에 니키 교조 소간에 니키 교조 돌려돌래 조삼에 니키 교조 소삼에 니키 교조 소간에 니키 교조 조조조조 지는 대로 대출해 고치고 렛츠레 고고고 치고 대출해 조삼에 니키 교조 속전에 틱톡 속전에 틱톡 속전에 틱톡 속전에 올해 틱톡 보고 차글레글레 대지고 투카로 에코도조 Goddamn I took it out that took it that took it out that took it that took it that took it Tokyo yeah Get it show late that took it Get out, Joe, they got toko drive. Oh, Tommy needs Jojo. Joe, Tommy needs Jojo. Joe, so Tommy needs Jojo. So Tommy. Joe, so Tommy needs Jojo.
Of ancient lore and dusty tones, the Cardi stands neath the arches and domes, with eyes that gleam in the candle's light, he deciphers secrets deep into the night. Oh, Bari, where wisdom so grand, in a world of mystery, you take your stand. Bakari, where legends are born in the quiet before the breaking dawn. With each page you turn, a new tale begins. In the depths of the shadows, the truth ends. Oh, Bakari, with wisdom so grand, in a world of mystery, you take your stand. So here's to Bakari, quest so far, a toast with the ink from the well of time, for in each line he writes, and every tale he buys, a piece of the past in the present, unwise. Unwise. In the heart of Texas, under sky so wide, stands a man of valor, Scots pride inside. Joseph, our guy, where the wild rivers glide, with the spirit of the Highlands as his guide. Striding through the prairie with a tartan soul, a cowboy's rhythm in a bagpiper's roll. From the Lone Star to the lots of stories are told. Joseph Argyle, where two worlds unfold. He walks in boots but dreams in plaid, a Texan sun and Scottish mist he's had. Through the blue bonnets his heart gladly roams. To the sound of bagpipes his heart fondly holds. Heart fondly holds. Striding through the prairie with a tartan soul, a cowboy's rhythm in a bagpiper's roll. From the Lone Star to the lots his stories are told. Joseph Argyle, where two worlds unfold. So raise a glass to the man with a unique claim, a son of Texas with a Scottish name. In the dance of the dusk days old lives the legend of Argyle, bravely bold. So raise a glass to the man with a unique claim, a son of
The agents with secret powers unveiled, battling beasts from the dark where evil's assailed. The shadows of despair, they're the light we seek. On the tech and bravery, against the terror they speak. Direwolf, guardians of day and night. Direwolf, in the darkness they're alive, chasing away the night. With valor in their souls, against the dark they railroad. Direwolf, in unity they make us whole. Chosen warriors with destiny in their hands, together they stand strong, protecting the land. Through trials they push on, never to relent, guarding the innocent that was never bent. Across the realms their legend grows, through every storm a direwolf rose. Flowers fast and spirits kind, they forge ahead, one unified mind. Direwolf, they're the beacon in the night. Direwolf, holding back the tide of fight. They're the heroes in our tales, through every quest, never fail. Direwolf, with their courage we prevail. Direwolf. In a world that's ever spinning under the teenage moon so bright, lives a girl with ancient visions dancing through the shadowed night. Lisa with the soul of ages in her eyes, the starlight gleams, holding memories of lifetimes. Wandering through her dreams, in your transformation, freedom's wings you found. With every shape you're shifting, divinity you're crowned. A girl with the world's secrets in your heart, they're all unfurled. Lisa, the eternal spirit, through the ages world. From the whispers of her past lives to the power in her hands, she
dances with the mystics in between the world's vast lands. Now ascending into legend, where the gods and mortals meet. Lisa finds her final form, her destiny complete. In your transformation, freedom's wings you found. With every shape you shift, divinity you're crowned. Go with the world's secrets in your heart, they're all unfurled. Lisa, the eternal spirit, through the ages twirled. In a world that's ever spinning, under the teenage moon so bright, lives a girl with ancient visions, dancing through the shadow night. Lisa, with the soul of ages in her eyes, starlight gleams, holding memories of lifetimes, wandering through her dreams. In your transformation,
Welcome back. Everything's unmuted. Yeah, welcome back. And also, hi, Rabaldur. I didn't see the message, but Thundertooth. So yeah, we just had interesting little reunion of sorts between Andrei Novak and Iris Solidara. That was fun. We can assume that he managed to get out safely. Trike, do you leave straight away, or is it like you can technically like leave any time, and you can just MIA leave, or you can actually go and report that you are quitting? That's up to you.
He actually going to talk to his roommate or squad's Kurthar
Yep.
first.
Let me just find him.
And I think he's going to talk to as many Thresh as he can before actually talking to any non-Thresh about it. But I don't think he will just leave.
Yeah. No. So these are in the swimming pool, I guess.
I actually think that what he's going to do is that because he's had a really good connection with Zara.
Mm-hmm.
So I think what he's going to do is he's going to talk to all the Thresh, and then he's going to talk to Zara, and then he's going to leave. So he's not going to talk to the commanding, but he's going to relay the same message. Tell it this is on the orders of or a contingency of Squirp. I don't quite remember what you said.
Yeah.
But something from Squirp, at least an order from Squirp or something.
Yeah, I don't believe you've met Squirp, Trike, as well, so you don't know who you're talking about. So.
No, I have no idea what that is.
But yeah, you go to Zara's room.
Yeah. So he's going to try and to recruit with him as many Thresh as he can.
Yeah.
I actually don't think he's going to have too hardest time. Yeah, I know it's a dick move, but that's the right move. It's gonna take. But I mean, but each and every Thresh have their own choice.
Yeah, I think the two that you just recovered from the crash site, they will instantly join. This place is foreign to them. If they can go join a Thresh team instead, of course. Krillthar understands he is a part of your song, so he can even like go into he can easily join the same mental space. So he says he will join, but he has been in Direwolf longer than you, so he feels more of a connection. So he will need to make amends first. But he will join. And
so he basically needs to do what I'm doing with Zara, just saying goodbye to someone.
Yeah, but he needs to do it with a bit more people. He can reach you on the song, so he's not worried about like agreeing on where to
Pitch
be
me
or
on the
anything.
song.
Yeah. Hey man, you on the
Yeah.
song tonight?
A swarm of trash walk out the door.
Yeah.
Can you hear the
actually, no.
people song?
Can you hear the thrushy sing? Singing the song of wet.
Freshy man.
But yeah, right now he's walking into your habitat.
Yeah. So Zara, who's currently probably just laying in her bed on listening to music, just looking up into the ceiling. And you see in the ceiling there are it's like a paranoia board, like an upside down paranoia board in the ceiling. With you can see that there are like images of Thule and a bunch of different information and sort of details that Direwolf has gathered so far that she's been able to print out. And she's just sort of lying there, and then when you come in, she's like, "Oh, hi," and kind of like awkwardly sits up, takes off her headphone, which is like a custom made piece for her, like everything is. What's up, Drake?
I wanted to talk to you, Zara, because you have been very helpful for my time here in Direwolf so far.
Oh.
And I was hoping you might help me with one more thing.
Oh, yeah, of course. Anything, Drake. Please, sit. She kind of realizes that her room is a bit messy. She goes over to the human-sized chair and she pulls away some various like magazines and briefing documents, and puts them onto her bench and goes, sit. So, and then she sits on the table next to the chair like a therapist would.
Is everything too small in this room?
Huh?
Is everything just your size in this room
there's
as well?
like one human-sized visitors visitors chair.
So
I just realized Sarah basically has 2 floors in her room.
Yeah.
Compared to the rest of us.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
You have like a mezzanine, like a half second floor.
Exactly. Yep. So, yeah, she sits on the mezzanine so that she's on eye level with you. So, what can I help you with, Drake?
With the thrush, that's a bird. With the thrush arriving, there has been some. With the Thule arriving, the thrush are. He waves his hand. It's difficult to explain, but we are all connected through the song. I think I've talked about this before.
Yeah.
A number of us has decided that we need to take a more direct and focused approach in chasing down the Thule. And for that reason, I will be leaving Direwolf. He holds up his hands. I know this is great emotional turmoil for you all.
Zara says, if I had a golden coin for every time a companion of mine chose to leave Direwolf to create their own organization to hunt down a supposed evil, I would have 2 golden coins, which isn't much, but it's surprisingly a lot.
Isn't it 3?
Yeah, 3. Yeah, okay, so... Okay, is this song, is this something that's been kind of affecting everyone of your kind here in Direwolf? I mean, there's...
He mulls it over and then he thinks, it's a forum, a song, but you do not lose yourself in it, like the Thule might dominate you. everyone who hears it must make their own choice, as I have made mine.
Yeah. Listen.
The favor. Sorry.
Yeah.
No,
Go on.
I believe this is what you call awkward. The favor I ask is that you tell Moen, or I've actually forgotten what the commander is called.
Commander
she's called.
Harris.
I
Harris?
think
Harris, yeah.
Harris.
Yeah.
Miranda Harriet.
Yeah, that was it. Harriet.
Harriet.
if
What did you say, Sarah? Yeah.
if you'd like some advice, I think you should talk to them yourself. I can join you so that you know what to say, and I will support your decision in front of them, and I do believe my word holds some weight. But I think that Direwolf would understand your predicament, and they would likely want to ally themselves with this group, this endeavor. I mean, they've just had to fight off the Thule on home turf. I'm sure they're eager for vengeance. So, one such initiative is probably something they'd stand behind, even potentially support. I don't think you need to be covert about this.
And then Trick, in a moment of surprising insight for him, he says, "And what would you think if all your enemies' former soldiers just got up and left after they just reappeared?"
I would think if they did so covertly, that would be rather suspicious.
And would you let them if they did it overtly? Not a chance that can be easily taken.
We have a lot of magic detection. If someone was able to control you mentally, like the Thol's word, I think they would be able to detect it, so they could verify that your claim was at least somewhat true. I mean,
Drake
even
leans
I can verify
forward.
if you're lying
Yeah.
to me.
Then Drake leans forward and then holds out a fist for a fist bump, and he says, "And then
Okay. She looks relieved as she will fist bump you and do a heart sight.
yeah." I don't
Does
remember
he
what
sense?
Hotshot does.
Does she sense anything about, you know? How's your physical health? Are you being manipulative right now? Deceitful?
Not being deceitful. He's being cunning, I think is the best way, but he's not deceiving you.
Mm-hmm. See? You're telling the truth. And I will vouch for that.
I appreciate you're making this hard for me to leave. I can see there is can see that as a compliment. But I ask you this because I consider you a friend to do this for me. This is not the end. I will still fight the same fight, but there is just not. He says, his way is, this is too important to risk. Even if there is, as you say, no risk. The wisdom here is to be honest, but not to be caught.
Yeah. Sarah looks at you sincerely and says, I understand, Drake. Sometimes you have to be willing to sacrifice everything for what you believe in.
He nods, glad she understands.
And she just nods. I'll enlist the help of Kaito. He's a little bit better to explain this sort of situation to the big brass to make sure that it goes over well.
Good. You understand I went to you because I think everyone would have made it harder, but it would be easier to not get sucked in by you.
Because I'm not as good as convincing people?
Yes.
Is that it? Right. I get it.
You're the least charismatic of them, I think.
So what you're saying is if that you went to Kato's room and did the exact same thing, you would have been convinced
Yes.
not to leave. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
That is what I'm saying, Sarah.
Wow.
So I am glad that is not the case, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. May you sing ever true.
Well,
and find many harmonies.
may we sing again another day.
He gets up and he makes a sort of like semi-formal like head bow, or like not like a deep weird one, but just he nods his head. And then he turns to leave.
She just stands on the mezzanine and stops for a bit. Wait, Drake! And then she flies over and goes for like a neck hug.
Oh. That's my gills, I can't breathe! No, just kidding.
Be careful out there, okay? I know you're sort of become a super badass, but just be careful.
He looks to his bottom. No, joking. He's kind of sets her down, and then he says, "We will meet again, Sarah." And then he tries to leave again.
Yeah. So, after he leaves, Zara, how are you feeling?
Zara is gets back up into the mezzanine onto her bed and just sits there and looks up into the ceiling a bit and kind of angrily rips down all of the tool stuff from the ceiling. Why does this keep happening? And she just sort of paces. Fuck. And she flaps down and jumps out and sort of angrily, I guess, kind of goes over to Kaito's room. Like, daintily knocks on the door. Hey, Kaito.
You hear some rumbling and rolling, and then thump and go ow, and a little bit more rumbling, and then you see he open up the door. He clearly was asleep, and he seems to have fallen off the bed. Zara?
Sorry to wake you. Yeah.
No, it's fine. What's going on?
Okay, so hang on, and then she goes inside, closes the door. You okay to talk?
Yeah, and you can see like he shifts from being like sleepy to way more awake because he sees you being serious.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah, what's going on? And leads you over to like the chair, I guess. He's probably actually have bought like a mini kind of figurine chair thing that's in on top of the table. That's like he just bought it because like that seems our size.
And it's way too small.
Like both of us have like chairs for the other, like in the room. So yeah, she sits in the chair and sort of folds her feet. As this, fuck. Actually, hang on. Wait. You think Ryzen should probably do this with everyone? No,
Yeah, probably. Sure, we can go and get her.
And Zara is gonna go and try to message Rai in her room, like with message cantrip.
Rai is not in her room.
Fuck's sake. And then gonna call and like on the phone.
Rai is not answering her phone.
Guessing she's either at the garage or the shooting range then. I'll go get her. Zara's gonna go and look for you.
You do find her in the workout practice space.
Mm-hmm.
Where she is clearly working out something.
Yeah. Nice shit, here we go again. And then the message, you were probably listening to music, right?
Yes, most definitely.
Yeah. That's why I'm using message, because then you can hear me. as I go, hey, Rye. Got a sec?
Sure. Takes the headset off.
Can you come over here? Need to talk to you and Kaito both.
Okay. Let me grab a shower real quick.
Okay. Sure. Zara just sort of exasperatedly walks.
Quickly walk under a shower and change into some clean clothes.
I
Okay.
also
So-
like when you woke him up earlier when he'd opened the door, he was probably like in the least kind of formal wear you'd ever seen him in, which included an oversized Beatle t-shirt.
By the way,
And-
when sorry, yeah.
No, and like just like some actually relatively comfy pants.
Nice.
Now he's back in like he's not full dressed up anymore like yet, but like he has like shifted into a shirt and like another pair of pants.
Yeah. So Zara, when she comes back, she's currently hovering with her telekinetic hand a cup of coffee that she sits down on the table next to you. Here,
Oh
drink
my
this.
gosh, thank you. I slurped down. Kaito definitely needed that.
Yeah, and she sits on the table and like, Ryan, be coming soon. She needs a shower. I think
Oh.
she's dealing with something. Don't know what.
Yeah, like it's obviously something, but she hasn't been telling me.
Yeah, she's not the talkative sort.
No, not really. Like I can't really tell much about since last time before we met up again. Last time I saw her, she was a child. Now she's not. So
Yeah, about that. Have you like talked to her about that whole thing about the elemental plane stuff?
no.
I mean, you're kind of like what, cousins?
Yeah, something like that. We have a big family. I grew up on Earth. She grew up in the Feywild, mostly, not entirely.
Right.
So it's more like meet once every 5 years on the family gathering kind of deal.
Mm.
It's the one that, like, your parent is like, yeah, no, my second cousin's child just graduated. That kind of deal.
It's got to be nice having a family.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. If you were created out of stardust, then I'm sure you would love not to have a crazy uncle too.
Yeah, that's must be doing something about your existentialism. And he stumbles over the word in English, and then like he mutters under his breath in Japanese about like what the actual word is in Japanese.
Yeah, I mean, let's just say my existence is rather unique. And,
I believe you.
It is not something I want to think about too often.
I'll try not to bring it up then.
It's fine. Right, sure's taking her time. Sort of like awkwardly tapping her feet on the table.
Why aren't we bringing in Drake for this?
Fucking hell. She just sort of looks a little exasperated. It's about Drake.
I see.
Yeah. It's that sort of awkward thing where you're both waiting for like someone to come in and like you don't wanna
I'm gonna come in the right then.
Yeah. Oh, thank God. Okay. Hi. So
We're not bringing Drake for this?
I'll get straight to it. Drake has got the calling from the song. All of the Tresh are gathering to fight the Thule in a united front. And Drake is sort of the chosen one, I guess.
All of them?
Well, not all of them. There's not that many of them, but like a bunch of them.
Right, so Trike is going to go fight in some holy war and you're trying to plan to stop him.
No.
Okay, good.
I need your help to make sure that it doesn't go over badly with the brass.
I mean, we're all here voluntarily. He just needs to go and tell them why he's leaving.
See, that's the problem. I tried to convince him of that, but he specifically went to me because he knew I couldn't.
I mean...
Or wouldn't. Well, I tried to, so I did.
It's probably gonna be fine if we tell them. Like, they are allies, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of a security risk to let someone just sort of go. And like he mentioned as well, it is rather suspicious that the previous sort of subjugated warrior race has been sort of activated and all kind of left at once. That is a bit
Wait, they're
disconcerting.
all leaving?
Well, again, I don't know about all. Drake said that some of them were. I mean, they're voluntarily doing so. It seemed like.
I think it's more suspicious that they aren't telling him, and I'm literally basically saying the exact same thing you said.
Yeah,
They should just all step up and say collectively they're leaving.
Yeah, collective bargaining. I know.
Call the union.
Yeah, well, I mean, anyway, clearly that's too late right now. Drake is already left. So we sort of just have to make sure the pot doesn't boil over as a result. You know, I think we owe him that.
Okay, then why are you talking to us and not to Moen about this?
Because I'm not really good at arguing with Moen. I'll just say some stupid stuff that'll get us all in trouble. Because I get...
Hey, you got us out of trouble last time, didn't you?
Well, yeah, but now I am... And she just looks a little bit frustrated. Look, I can't take any risks on this one. I need the professionals. Okay? And you're a bard, and you know word magic and stuff, so... She looks like she absolutely hates to say this. You should probably do the talking.
Fine. I guess we owe Drake that much.
Yeah.
But you guys are coming with me.
Yeah, of course. Collective bargaining and all.
Fine. And I go and actually get the rest of my suit. Before I go out of the door.
Yeah. Once we have you've gotten your suit, let's go to the commander.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he would be in the room at his desk. There's nothing going on right now. I mean, there is work. There's paperwork.
Is Moen sitting and twiddling thumb, waiting for reports to come in?
No, he would be doing paperwork.
Probably reading reports.
Yeah, because it has been about let's say 6 or 7 hours, maybe a bit longer since the crash thing.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going through the reports and paperwork, I guess. You don't need to knock. This first room. Has got there's not that many commanding officers, but they've got their desks in a circle, and there's a secretary at the far end for the commander. You can just go in.
So it's
like a...
It's common courtesy to knock.
Yeah.
Right doesn't.
Yeah.
I come in afterwards, and then on the open door, I will do 2 knocks because I'm trying to be polite.
Yeah. So there are a couple of other...
But I can still walk in.
Yeah, there are a couple of other commanding officers in the room as well, which Zara probably recognizes. When they see the whole group, someone just points over to Moen's desk and they go back to their work. And
Hi.
Yes. What is it?
And then look over to Kaito.
Gosh, me the player don't know exactly what I was gonna say. but Kaito will kind of just like, well, it seems like, he looks around like, should we have that conversation somewhere else that's more private? Did we figure that one out?
It's up to you.
We would like to speak to you about Drake. And I look around, like making a little bit of a show to Moen that like we would like to speak alone.
He at first, when you say like we'd like to speak about Drake, he has a split second of panic as he's currently going over documents saying that the Thresh were dominated by the Thule. But he senses like there's no panic on your voice, so he just stands up and waves you over to like a closed meeting room in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And goes in,
yeah.
as soon as the last one enters and closes the door, he. Yes. What is it?
Well, due to the current incident, with all of the Thule attacking, it seems like the Thresh has decided to finally stand up for themselves. And they want to do their own thing, it seems like. And Thresh wants to join them. Look at the rest of the group.
Yeah.
And we think that might be a good idea.
Do their own thing? I mean...
They, it seems like they have talked in, look at the other ones, the song.
Yes.
And wishes to organize their own group that focuses on the Thresh specifically. And these people in the song, from what I could gather, are not only those that has started working for DIREWOLF, but others that's been connected through the song. And
that's absolutely stupid.
Yeah.
He says when he checks his watch. And he's like scrolling through some messages. Oh, fuck. Looks like some of them have been reported missing. I assume that's them leaving. He seems very...
Potentially, we did, Zara did want them to talk to you guys first, but they seem to, you know, they aren't exactly trusting over people that has authority over them. Though, Sarah, you mentioned they had a message. They got a message from Squirp.
He seems shocked, surprised by this. And he immediately like puts his fingers to his lips. Come with me. And he takes you to here and knocks on the door. And kind of just barges in without waiting for a response. And you can hear like Miranda is immediately like, this is a private meeting. And as you come in, you see she is talking to Lore, who you've seen in the hallways, and the bus driver from your test exam.
Test. Yeah.
And she is like, she looks very angry at Moen, and as soon as all of you are in the room, he closes the door and says, you are going to want to hear this. Kaito, please repeat it to Miss Harriet.
I reiterate and say it like the situation, and also that they had gotten a message directly from Squirp. And I had not heard the message, so Sar needs to probably repeat it.
I repeat it.
Yeah. So as you say this, let me just find this page. bus driver turns to you, because I don't have any newer pictures of him. The bus driver turns to you and
Or a name.
yeah, or
What
a
a
name,
name.
and says, "Oh, is that so? Well, how interesting. I haven't heard from Squirt in many years. Is the old fool still kicking about?" And Miranda says, "Oh, give it up. They've been ordered. They should know." As you see him, the bus driver, chuckle and laugh a bit as his beard slowly
It squirts.
transforms into tentacles.
Mhm.
As,
Oh, that's good.
yes.
Considering everyone else's calmness about this, I'm assuming you're not fooled.
Well, I mean, he is full, but
Yeah.
not a bad one.
Yeah.
Yes, I am through indeed, but I've been freed from the hive structure many years ago.
You don't have a proper splash screen for Squirt?
No, I don't.
That poor guy?
Yeah. He's
He
not
deserves it.
Yeah, he does deserve it. But it's surprisingly hard generating a good picture. I mean, the picture I got there is pretty good, but it's surprisingly hard getting a good picture of them. But yeah, he then says, "Oh, if it's on my orders, then that must mean it's related to Marquise. I know of her. She's rather annoying, actually. Tried to kill me several times, but
Wait. So, what? He was lying?
no.
He didn't.
Yeah, if he heard the name from her, then he is working with Marquise, which is good. Despite her having tried to kill me several times, I eventually managed to convince her that I'm not like my kin. And we have, I wouldn't say worked together, but we have shared intel on occasion. And my primary mission, even though I am retired, is to observe the skies, so to speak, make sure get any warning of the fool. I was too late with this recent invasion, sadly, but yes, I believe Trike, was it? Going off with
Yeah.
to work with her, and I believe it is a good thing. I am able to communicate with Marquise, their leader. He turns to Miranda. So I can. I won't be able to keep them in check, but I can at least keep an eye on them. She nods and asks Lore, who's also stood here, how many Thresh are reported missing? He the light around his eye, because apparently his token now has a light around one of the eyes, which is quite cool actually. Kind of does like a spinning loading icon thing for a brief second, and then he says there are currently 8 reported missing. 8, yes, and 3 still in the bunker. Well, send messages to their officers and have them bid them a good fight. Give them any supplies they need, and tell them that Direwolf will always be their ally. Yes, Mom, Law says, and spinning icon comes back and then stops. He basically has the Direwolf watch fully integrated into his own systems.
Yeah.
And well, Moen, I believe then you are in need of getting some new agents. I will see what we can find, but in the meantime, your team will have to do with just 3. Sorry, 4. There's also I just forgot.
Agent Kane,
Agent
Seems your team will have to
who
do with...
we seemingly also has forgotten about because we haven't informed him of what's going on.
Yeah. Well, he's new.
Uh,
Yes. You'll have to do with 4 agents. I will see what I can find there. Shit, the other teams would need restocking as well. Thank you for informing me of this, Moen. I believe that is all. And he gives a polite bow and opens the door for the rest of you to leave.
Oh,
He says
that went better than expected.
he says to you as he follows you to like the door over here. He says to you like, well, I would have preferred if he told me himself, but you know, they are fresh. They do not deal well with authority. I guess I understand it. Well,
well,
I suggest you have a prepare a kit for him as well. Supplies and tools and the lot. Just go to the armory and I'll have it ordered in for you. Prepare a kit for him,
Thank you.
and if you ever do see him again, give it to him with utmost regard. It is not often we have agents leave for forming their own agency, basically. Not at least.
Well, I mean,
not
surprisingly often.
You, Zara, have, I guess, seen the most of it, but it's not often they leave with consent. But when they do, we like to make sure they are well equipped.
Well, that's good at least. There's no sense in burning bridges where it's not necessary.
But I have a lot of
You know,
work to do, so...
I've always wondered, and I'm sorry for asking, it seems probably a little bit indulgent, but, you know, the fact that Craig just sort of slinked away without a word. I've always sort of wondered what the last straw was for Rask. I always imagined he did a big dramatic number before leaving.
I was not an officer back then, but it was a bit amusing. He had this whole, you know, like a mayor electoral speech in the cantina, where he was like, "Oh, come join me and the Kingmakers. We will stand for a brighter future," kind of bullshit, you know. But
Yeah.
As you know, we Direwolf are bound by King and Queen in the country, and while we are mostly have our own laws, we are still a government organization. Rask believed that something like this, protecting the world from keeping the veil, he believed that an organization like that should be without borders. It makes sense, but
how can you...
in the long run, it is very hard. I mean, you know him better than I, but what is to stop him from becoming a new Black Fox? Nothing.
Well, I mean, people wouldn't like him, and he'd hate that.
Very true. But
I mean, hopefully our own, sense of moral integrity.
you say that right,
But
but
I mean,
even the founder of Black Fox had moral integrity at one point.
well, it was formed on fear, not on hope. That's the one thing Kingmaker's got going for it.
Very true.
But sorry, I didn't mean to pull us out of the emergent situation here. It was just a random thought.
It's fine. But I really need to get back to paperwork now.
And just imagine there's quite a lot after such an incident.
Yes. Luckily, I only need to do the paperwork from England. They were all over Europe.
Yeah.
And he just walked up to his desk.
And I think Zara's gonna linger a little bit on looking at Moen as he leaves, and I think she's gonna sort of. I think Zara's had a really weird time of it in Direwolf. Because when she was with Rask, she sort of got the feeling that Direwolf was a little incompetent and a little sluggish and sort of slow. But now she's gotten such a positive. Yes, like ever since she returned back to Direwolf, it's been the complete opposite. And she sort of gets this feeling of like kind of feeling at home, strangely, like feeling like, like actually liking Moen, for instance.
Yeah.
And she sort of it feels a little bit weird, I think, as she sort of I guess her heart thaws is what I described as she just sort of narrows her eyes a little and follows Rai.
Rai stops just out of the door and sticks her head out into the room again. And Moen, are we picking up after Gwenthorpe tomorrow then?
Yes. Report back tomorrow. There's always something to do. You performed very good with the invasion attempt, though. I will have bonuses ordered for you, and if you need an extra day of rest, just let me know. But there's always something to do.
Great. Let's get going tomorrow then. And she walks out.
Zara goes, Hey, Kaito?
Yeah.
You, can we talk?
Sure. We try to find somewhere that we can talk.
Yeah, I think common room is fine. So, she looks a little bit awkward. Listen, I need someone to talk to about some stuff.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's not like important or whatever. It's just, I don't know. You've not been in Direwolf long, right? You've just been in, you've been in training and you got transferred here.
Yeah, no, mostly I've been working with my shrine, actually.
Yeah. And like...
Why?
I don't know. It's just... This feels like a dream, almost. Like, it's not real. I'm expecting it all to kind of just fall apart the moment I look away.
Are you dissociating? I really hope you're not dissociating. What do I do if you're dissociating? I can interest to think.
Okay.
And before I said, listen,
this is gonna be... For the longest time, I just had darkness with one distant light, and that's all that I could focus on, and it's all that I've been walking towards. But now things start to see not so dark, and I'm scared that I'll stop moving towards the light. And after what Drake did today, I was reminded what it means to have a sense of purpose and have a duty. But I'm afraid that I'll get too attached to now and too attached to this place and to these people, and I don't want to stop moving towards the light.
Well, liking something just because it's fleeting doesn't mean it's bad. Like, you can appreciate things even if it's not permanent. And darkness is often and he kind of thinks for a bit. You know, you look up at the sky and you see the stars. Well, you know the stars are just different, are suns, or the sun of stars. So if you can't find the big light that you're looking for, try and find another one in the darkness.
She just sort of looks at you, and she just smiles a little broadly. I think I just found one. Thank you. Okay.
Kaito smiles at you.
Sorry, it's been a lot lately, and I've not been able to talk to anyone about I've always been worrying about other people and what they're feeling.
I mean, you have the ability for it, so that makes sense, but try and keep an eye on your own emotions once in a while as well.
Yeah, I just sort of forgot I had some.
And don't be afraid to let others know about your feelings.
Yeah, I guess that's what I just did. Okay, yeah, sorry. You should probably finish off that coffee of yours, although I'm sorry to say you're probably
It's
not going to be able to
probably
sleep.
cold.
I
Yeah.
did.
But hey, you know what? Maybe you could teach me how to shoot a gun a little bit better. I was shit at it.
Yeah, you are.
And I grin at you.
Okay.
Did you see that one shot? I gave up right away. I like my sword instead.
Well, you just need to find the right gun. She says, I actually found mine just recently. Have you seen this thing? It slaps. She shows you the gun as she sort of flies off.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I can end the scene there.
So yeah, there is one last thing we're gonna do before we end the session, but we're gonna have a little time skip. As you will get 2 weeks of downtime.
Shit.
What you do during this time, you can think of in Discord, off stream. It's irrelevant for what happens immediately after those 2 weeks. Like, you can go through stuff during the week. Basically, we will retcon those in. That's fine. Roughly 2 weeks afterwards, you are called on. Like, during those 2 weeks, you do some minor missions. Like you need to go and like pick up something from or restock one of the safe houses up in Scotland, for example. So you take like 2 or 3 days doing that. Minor things which we're not going to play. You do a couple of those kind of missions. Which
a bunch of filler missions.
Yeah, a bunch of filler episodes.
Side quests,
which we're skipping. But you basically do that. So you're not idle in the base for 2 weeks. Basically, you are doing stuff.
Yeah.
But we're not playing those. But after those 2 missions,
every time we come back, I complain to Moen about it being a boring mission.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you all get a message like in your rooms, little PA. I guess you have like a tablet on the wall in your bedrooms, little ding, to go to the meeting room A. And when you head there, Moen will meet you outside. We will include Kane as well because we assume that he will be joining. And Morn will say, well, Rai, I guess you finally get a more interesting mission, and this time I am not responsible for the mission. So good luck, and make sure you represent your team good. He says with a little wink, clearly meaning make me look good for being your boss.
Yeah.
As he walks off, you're to go into meeting room A. As you go into meeting room A, you see Miranda, Diego, Azar, and someone you haven't met.
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah's smoking, so he has to stay outside.
As you come in, Harriet says, right, well, now that you're all here, we have an urgent mission. So urgent, in fact, we'll be teleporting your team to the site. Now, I believe most of you have met before. Mr. Simmons, he waves, and Silva from one of Morn's teams, and the rest of you. I don't have your full names on the hopper. Mr. Kane, Iwamatsu, Trike. Zara, you don't have a family name, I guess.
No, just Zara.
Just Zara, like Madonna.
Sarah Rask Summons.
Fuck off.
Rask Summonsons.
Yeah, it's the Summonsons. Yeah. This is. She points to her left. This is Mr. Campbell. So, before we get into too many introductions, the mission. I'll need you to hand over your phones, badges, wallets, identification, and of course your DIREWOLF watches, if you have any. You'll be given burner phones for this mission.
Mr. Campbell?
Campbell.
Just for note's sake.
Campbell. You will be given burner phones for this mission. Basically, one of our spotters encountered a site littered with corpses of Black Fox agents.
Okay.
We want to swoop in and gather as much intel as possible before they arrive to claim their dead. Now, Mr. Simmons and Silva here, she points to Salazar and Diego, they have the ability to speak with the dead, both of them, so that is why they are going. Mr. Campbell here, she points on her left, he is from DIREWOLF. He is an exemplary intel agent, and he wished to have some more field activity, so he is in charge of the information gathering on site. The rest of you were requested personally. I am not at liberty to say by whom, but know that you have been chosen for this mission, specifically. And with that,
We'll do your best.
Mr. Campbell, you will have. We will send some other intel field agents with you, so you have a small team, but you are in charge of their operations. Is that understood?
Affirmative, ma'am.
Good. Then head to the R&D lab. They have a ritual room where they will provide you with teleportation.
Teleportation. It's been a while.
I assume
I'm a little
you're
rusty.
there's like a box on the table, and you see that Silver, Simmons, and Campbell have already put their own phones and identification and stuff in the box.
Yep.
I assume you all do the same.
Yeah, I'll also take off my watch. I will ask if since Black Fox generally have a zero tolerance for a lot of like the contact between supernatural and not supernatural stuff, is our job to disengage as soon as we see the Black Fox come?
Yes, correct. And you are handing over your watches and ID in case.
Yeah, so pretend we are in DIREWOLF.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Basically, this is very off the books because there is like a ceasefire piece. Like we don't get in your way.
Yeah, I
if you
mean
don't
they
get in
even
ours.
called upon Black Fox to
Yeah.
help with the invasion.
Yeah, so the fact that you're going to try and gather as much information from their dead corpses as possible is very much off the record. But
Sarah is going to message Cantrip to Harriet, and it's gonna go. So, dead Black Fox. This wouldn't happen to have anything to do with Kingmakers, would it?
This is not her posting. This is me. She whispers via the same sending back to you. No, do not tell your team. But the request for your presence was from Lednick.
Okay. Got it. Thank you. Anything else I should know?
She says this out loud as just as you're leaving. As you know, any sight of Black Fox, you must leave. Flee with whatever you can. They may have scouts, snipers, or anyone else who arrives before the main force. You have... It's off the books, so of course you have permission to use any force necessary. Again, prioritize your team and your safety. If you need to run, then do so.
Okay. Roger that, ma'am.
And
we'll be careful.
One last thing, and she kind of looks straight at you, Sarah. Whatever did this, and whatever killed them, if it's still there, let Black Fox deal with it. She kind of says with a smirk.
She sort of smirks back. Roger that.
Yeah. We will be ending session here, though. But you obviously, like, even though it is an important thing, you are teleporting, you do have, like, half an hour max to, like, go get your gear up.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. But yeah, it is an immediate response. So, I will just repeat, off stream now, but before next session, I would like you to say if there's anything specific you want to do during your downtime, which includes RP moments, retraining, whatever. It is downtime. Check the downtime things you can do in Pathfinder, or just, if it's RP, just tell me what you want to do. And also, I will give you the location that you're being teleported to, so that if any of you want to do research or whatever, it is called Prešnevo Bunkeris in Lithuania. I will post it in, copy the URL and post it directly in the Google Map link in Discord. Is, I believe I'm on the right chat. Yep, that should be the link. So yeah, that is this session.
Yeah. Fun. Oh. Interesting turns and twists. So tell us about your new character, Matthias, if you would like.
Yeah, because I assume like during
Um,
the 30 minutes, you would have enough time to at least ask like, okay, so if you're on the field with us, what are your skills?
What's your deal?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want everything, or do you want some mystique remaining?
I'd say that's up to you because you're just an intel
that's
that
up
they're
to you.
escorting.
I know.
At the moment.
Yeah, I know. I'm asking the players. Matthias is asking the fellow players.
I always like to know as much as possible. I think it's fun.
What is your capabilities in a combat situation?
Mm-hmm.
Undetermined. I have not actually built the guy yet.
I
So
see.
Also,
so you're. I knew that was a question that you were gonna ask, but
I have a follow up to that.
that is when will you be building the guy?
So, when do you need me to meet up with you so we can build the guy together?
Well, the thing is, we've sort of built the guy before. I prototyped him before with you for another game, and I will be asking for input because I'm not that proficient in building or comfortable.
What class is it?
Yet. But yes, he is most certainly going to be an investigator, and I think he's going to be the mythology that is for asking for interviews. I'm just gonna read like the short blurb of him, and that is that this is Ezra Campbell. He is dedicated and dedicated and insightful human investigator with a penchant for unveiling the mysteries of the magical and supernatural world. His journalism is driven by a deep commitment to uncovering the truth, focusing on portrait interviews to document the influential figures within the secretive realm he navigates. But this chase after the truth has taken a more personal turn lately, with his maternal granduncle, Joseph Argyle, missing. He has taken up a standing offer and joined DIREWOLF to see what he can learn from inside the beast.
I see. Intriguing.
You're Argyle's grandson.
No, he's
nephew.
Oh, grandnephew? Okay.
Yeah, I have a whole family tree planned out. No joke. It's basically me just lately just sending Thomas. There's an updated version of the family tree now. What do you think? But no.
I mean, the fact that you were yes, mum, in the form of kingmakers gave it away a bit. That you had a full-on family tree.
I don't understand the Kingmaker reference. Like the
movie.
Oh,
yeah. Kingsman.
Kingsman.
Not
yeah,
Kingmaker.
Yes.
Yeah.
He is a human. He is pretty grounded in the mundane world, but he's like
that's what I'm saying. It sounded to me like you're somewhat inspired by Kingsman, at least.
So you're basically the opposite of Drake.
Yes, that's what I said. The pendulum has swung. Maybe too far this time. Who knows? Fingers crossed.
So speaking of, there's one last thing I want to show, and that is since this is found in the common room after the 2 weeks of downtime. Maybe it's a bit more downtime. We'll see. But show to players, configure observer. There you go. New issue.
Oh God.
Where's Yep.
Who are Moonfolk?
Yeah, you know they have more than one article, but this was a big front page one.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
It's very fun. Very fun.
Nice.
Yeah, I really like these. It's so you were part of the Harry Potter campaign for a bit, weren't you, Thomas?
No, but you sent me a
Oh,
couple
no,
of
'cause
those.
you-
Papers. Yeah, you sent me some of these papers.
Could you make the Veil Unveiled a viewable part of the in-world document?
It is.
So we can find them again later.
Oh, maybe you don't have the whole thing. Configure ownership. Observer. There you go. Now it should be.
There. Perfect. Very fun. Very cool.
Very fun. They're very fun to make as well.
I bet.
I think they're pretty baller.
Post stream that happens off stream. So apart from that, I will likely not be on tomorrow. I am playing Smite with Ustra. I might stream a bit earlier on in the day, though. We'll see. I haven't really been up for streaming recently. Just been too much going on at work and tired when I get home. But I will try to. I want to stream on Tuesday as well if I can. I still need to play Final Fantasy VII. Also, I have a ton of small fun Legos I want to build on stream. Yeah, there's so many games I want to play on stream now. I've been just going through like my Steam list. There's a ton of new games I want to play as well. So we'll see if I can get back into streaming next week. I would really like to do so. Apart from that, Direwolf will be back in roughly 2 weeks. When is that? That would be the 25th. We'll discuss on Discord if that date fits for people. On the 25th, if there's a Direwolf or a Legends. So, without further ado, thank you for watching.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
In a world that's ever spinning, under the teenage moon so bright, lives a girl with ancient visions, dancing through the shadow night. Lisa with the soul of ages, in her eyes the starlight gleams, holding memories of lifetimes, wandering through her dreams. In your transformation